This is for CG.
Well, I ain't gonna be in no club. Miss Nancy Reagan's gonna drink it up. Said, yo, Nancy, we just say no, 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 no. Well, go ahead and fire me from my job, but there's one little thing you ain't gonna rob. That's my freedom and my liberty. Well, I ain't gonna piss in no jar. Yeah, them evil pecker heads, they done gone way too far. I wouldn't be in their mouths if they were dying of thirst. Yeah, we gotta get rid of this evil curse. I'm alive and I'm fighting this job. Yeah, everybody should go to Washington. We can have ourselves a little fun. You know, they want our piss. I think we ought to give it to them. Yeah, around the White House with the urinary moat. So Ronnie and Nancy will have to float on a boat. Get across the stinky, steaming yellow PPC. Oh, well, I ain't gonna piss in no jar. Yeah, the evil pecker heads, they done gone way too far. You know, Thomas Jefferson's gonna be mighty pissed when he finds out about this. I said, come back from the dead, Tom. Sock him in the head. Oh, yeah. Why is everybody so afraid of drugs? Man, they afraid of what the drugs gonna do to us. Wow, I ain't gonna be in no cup. Unless Nancy Reagan's gonna drink it up. I said, yo, Nancy, we just say no, no. No, 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 no. Well, go ahead and throw me in some jail. Ram hot spikes up my tail. But you're not gonna get a drop of pee-pee out of me, y'all. Yeah, I ain't gonna piss in no jar.
It's Mojo Nixon again, Jack.
I ain't gonna piss in no jar. I ain't gonna piss in no jar.
Oh, and Skid Roper, it's the same guys from last week.
In no jar. I think I ain't gonna piss in no jar. No phone or Lego wouldn't be in no jar.
If you piss on your car,
Well, Dale said, fuck it, I got a jar, I'll piss in it. That's why I said it's for CG.
hello Grim, hello Jack.
Hey, you guys. Yeah, I played him last week, Jack. He's the one who did Debbie, whatever the fuck is pregnant with my 200 stepchild. This is from Mossy.
I can only count to 4. I can only
This is funny.
I can count to 2, 3. I can count to 3, 4. I can't count no more. 1. What comes after 1? 2. What comes after 2? 3. What comes after 3? 4. I can
I could just see playing this in preschool. The parents come in to pick their kids up after work, and you got this on.
One, 2, 9, 10.
Yeah, he counts real good.
Lost count again. Gonna count now. 1, I can count to 1, 2, I can count to 2, 3, I can count to 3, 4, I can't count no more. 1, what comes after 1, 2, what comes after 2, 3, what comes after 3, 4. I can only count to 4, I can only count to 4, I can only count to 4.
5.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. The numbers of all eating you. You never
He
made
got writing on his face.
middle school education. Fed your mind. Now the numbers are left. Your brain behind.
What's the count?
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4.
Oh shit. I still like the Cyrex one.
Took the head off that
You
bat.
can count to 2.
Oh shit, is he
Count
Ozzy?
to 3. You can't count no more. What comes
Oh,
after
shit.
1, 2, what comes after 2, 3, what comes after 3, 4. We can only count to 4. We can only
They got a mosh pit behind them.
Oh yeah, I've been there. The big 4.
We can only count
Fuck yeah.
Look at them running at each other like retards. It's fucking hilarious.
I haven't been to a concert in years.
Right before the Coof, I went and seen Dweezil Zappa. Nikki's having internet problems tonight, so we're gonna carry on, and then we're gonna do Timmy's book next time she's here when she isn't sick. And Hargrave's sick too, but he's here, and he's gonna hang out as long as he can. I'm not sick. It's like fucking 10 degrees here though, and it's been like 14
Rebels.
below all day. Hey, Rebels. No, I don't even know where the fuck you got that. Where'd you get that from? Hey, well hung.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I just came across it on YouTube.
It won't be accurate.
Oh fuck, well hung. Come on, man. I'm sorry, I took that down. I was trying to put it up. I can't tell. Okay, it's not that we're poor; it's that we're lazy. I haven't made intros, and these guys haven't made any, so we're just the way it is. That's why it's called the regular show and fucking Hidden Reality, because fuck it. What do you want? I'm not charging you any money. It's all free. So we're just gonna roll, I guess, with normal shit. And tonight's gonna be about the aftermath of the election. And that crazy bitch, I don't know if you guys can see this, the one who gave the sermon to Trump and all those guys and was telling them all, you know, you got to have empathy and you got to have these people's feelings in your heart, and you got to have, you know, look what she wrote about James Wood's house burning down. It's karma calling.
You have to read that. It's kind of.
I don't know why they sat there and took that. I never understand that.
Because they're got to be better than that's the whole problem with our whole culture, is that we got to be better
There
than
we
everybody.
go.
We don't have to. It's like, fuck these fucks, truthfully. And then who's that? Viva La Fry, that lawyer guy? He's saying that she's got all kinds of shit in her background that she's going to be exposed. This motherfucker went and showed her ass, and she shouldn't have done it if she's got all this shit in her wood pile. You know that? Fucking retard. And during the Floyd thing, she was bitching. You know that was the church that got burned during the Floyd thing?
Oh, big surprise.
Yeah, well, and she said, she bitched that it was Trump's fucking fault.
Of course.
And then this retard now, she's all worried about Pete Hegseth saying he's a drunk, and her and a couple of the Republicans aren't going to vote for him. So I'm going to put their numbers out there, and the bitch from the NBC who was putting this shit all out there, because they never will tell you who's telling you. They found out that she was the one running her mouth. Now all of a sudden her shit's all blocked, and you know what I mean? She's like, you can't see this now. It's all hidden. These people are sickening, and they haven't figured out yet. Nobody believes them anymore. You know that?
The Senate just received another report that Pete Hegseth has problems with alcohol and abuse that disqualify him.
Unlike
from
you,
the
come have a
Secretary of
beer with
Defense.
me, you
But
bitch.
today we got a sworn statement
Fake.
under penalty of perjury from his former sister-in-law saying that he was erratic.
His own
threatening,
wife said
and
that this
caused
bitch, his
his
sister's
then wife
crazy. She
to
never said
fear
none of this
for her
shit.
safety.
It's none of
It's
it's
not
in any of the
one-off.
divorce papers.
Alcohol, assault, harassment. There is a pattern of abuse.
Hey, well,
It is
There's a
also
pattern of
true
lying.
that the FBI has
Usually
not
does.
done a full
How do you feel
That's
about
what
her
I'm
pretending to
saying.
be
That's
Native
what the fucking
American?
pattern is.
How do you feel about her pretending to be Native
We need
American?
a full investigation. Americans,
I
and
don't think she is.
particularly women
Well,
in the
no
military,
shit,
deserve
Sherlock.
an explanation about what's going on.
She went to Harvard, though,
For crying
saying
out
it.
loud, he could be the Secretary of Defense,
Piece
the
of
guy in
shit,
charge
retarded
of our
mom.
entire
Shut the
military.
fuck up.
This isn't about politics.
Yeah, it
This
is.
a matter
You
of
stupid
national
bitch.
security.
Everything you do is politics. What a lying, dumb bitch. Her and Bernie Sanders. I was going to show him, but fuck him. Billionaires, as he's a millionaire now. Marshals have entered the D.C. prisons that's refusing to release the remainders of the January 6 hostages. Massive charges should be brought against these prisons. You know that? And they got the guy. They're fucking.
They're refusing to release them.
Yeah, you know why I'm being told? It's because they're beat up. They don't want to fucking show them being beat up. They're trying to get them to heal up. Here's the bitch.
Trump will get them out.
This is the one from NBC who's doing the shit about Pete, but now she's got all her shit all blocked out and protected. These people are fake. As soon as you catch them with their horse shit, they're fucking fake as fuck. Where is this guy? Here he is. This is the main officer that all the people that are being released are saying is doing all the abusive shit to him. And they're saying that the ones that they're not releasing are the ones that are too beat up to fucking be released yet. Tell me that ain't bullshit. You know that?
Yeah.
Oh, this is that kid who did the firing and fucking that just happened. That they're going to try to blame. You know why you're not hearing about it? Here's why you're not hearing about that massive shooting where he got killed in the school. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I killed 2 people or something. I heard.
Yeah, this is him, but they ain't going to tell you about it because look at them.
Yep.
These fake fucks.
Yep.
Fuck, this shit is over. And they think it's not. They're going to double down. We got to triple down then. This is the AOC. I got Taylor Swift, all of them doing this. They want to play stupid games. We can play stupid games, these fuckheads. They're all a joke. Hey, this is cool. Look at this one, Hargrave.
Hey, look.
Funny.
Oh my God. My ex just opened the bar.
Oh, and this bitch, JoJo,
Oh, yeah.
that filtered bitch. You ever see what she looks like without the filters on?
Oh.
She's a fucking horror show. Innocent people don't act for preemptive pardons. Yeah, but these motherfucking criminals are sure taking them. They think that they're not criminals when they take them. And Newsom admits he's not going to sign the safe fire bill because the bill would impose certain fire hazard planning responsibilities on local governments, require cities and counties to make specific findings on fire standards prior to permitting development in very high fire hazard zone areas. So he don't want these fire laws because he wants to be able to let all this shit burn down so he can do his smart cities, basically. And he admits it in this fucking letter. You tell me that ain't crazy.
You should be brought up on criminal charges.
Oh, fucking Bush. I mean, Trump's going after his ass. And did you see Bush's fucking face today, man? I mean, at the inauguration, he looked fucking like he was going to shit himself. And here's the numbers for Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, and all the other rat fucks. I'm going to share this bitch out.
Well, it's one thing to look like you're going to do it, and it's another thing to actually do it when you're on camera, like what his name did.
They're all fucked.
What's that old guy? What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. He was up there at the podium that one day, and he walked off. He waddled off because he could tell.
Oh, that's whatchamacallit. The one who said Antifa was a myth.
Yes.
The fuck is his name? Fuck. He's with Adam
Was it-
Schiff all the time. He's from New York. I can't think of his name off the top
Was
of my
it
head.
Georgia? It wasn't Soros, was it? No.
No.
The
Hey,
fat little
Captain
short
Obvious.
dude.
Yeah, they. I'm sure we're not on their radar to help us. What the fuck is his name? Oh, Superman's under fire for giving a Nazi
Can't
salute too
think of
now.
it. He's a short little fat dude. I know he wears the pins. Hmm.
Today we face two new and profound
Is it
threats
Fumo?
that demand far more global
No.
attention and
I'll think of
action
it. Give me a
No.
second.
because they
No,
threaten
I'm
to
trying to
upend
think of it.
life as we know it.
It'll come to me.
The climate crisis
Hmm.
and the ungoverned expansion of artificial intelligence.
Oh, this Davios this year? Nobody's
First,
there.
climate chaos. I recently saw an analysis that exposed the grim irony. 13 of the world's biggest ports for oil supertankers will be overwhelmed by rising sea levels. Rising seas, which are caused by rising temperatures, and rising temperatures, which are overwhelmingly caused by burning fossil fuels. Our fossil fuel addiction is a Frankenstein monster, sparing nothing and no one. All around us, we see clear signs that the monster
I
has
think
become
that the climate
master.
change is natural.
We just endured
It's
the
called
hottest
weather.
year and the hottest decade
It's a
in
natural
history.
cycle.
Sea level rise,
Just
heat
like the
waves,
ice age is a
floods,
natural
storms,
cycle.
droughts, and wildfires,
You had the ice age.
and that are just a
I
preview
guarantee you that
of the
burning
horror
fossil
moving
fuels
to
back
come.
in the ice age didn't cause it because we
A
weren't.
world where every economy
We're holding the
feels
ice
the
age back
pain
by all our
of
activity.
supply
If we
chains
weren't doing all that we were
severed,
doing,
of
we'd be
infrastructure
under fucking 20
destroyed,
feet of ice.
of
Fuck
higher
these retards.
prices and higher insurance
Get a job, you
premiums, or no
fuck. Open
insurance
the
at
doors
all.
up. Build something. No, they can't do that. All they can do is try to leech off of us.
Before the ice age, it was really warm. That's why we had like super large animals and super large plants, and then the ice
Listen,
age came and it got really fucking cold. And
He was on CNN crying he's got a gun, and I think he's a tranny the way he's acting. He snitched on his dad and sent his dad to jail for January 6th. Well, they just freed his dad. You tell me that
come
ain't
home and
crazy.
beat his ass.
Fuck, I know. He probably won't because, you know, what are you going to do? Go back to jail?
Today we face
I kick him out of my house.
Oh, guess what? Zelensky's won. He wants us to have troops on the ground there.
He's asking the wrong president that. Trump's gonna fucking nip him in the bud real quick.
It's great if we will have troops, you know. But we have to
Man,
understand
fuck
that the
you.
troops will not be
We're not
in the
fighting your
center
fucking battle.
of
We
the
ain't bleeding
capital.
for you, motherfucker.
They will not have.
Do you hear
relaxed
that?
time. Yes, it's very important because I heard that some allies said that yes, but it's okay. We can be in the center of some city, and then no, we don't need such contingent.
You want them at the
No,
front
no.
line.
Yes, without
Get
without
fucked,
our people,
Zelensky.
of course.
How about you go fuck you off?
Yes, because this means security.
Trump's gonna have fun with
and
him.
that's it. So, but it can't be. It can't be without the United States. I will explain you why.
You want us to bleed with you? Fuck you.
I ain't playing that game. He can go fuck himself.
First of
This
all,
guy.
For your battle?
no
It has
dual
absolutely
risk.
nothing to do with fucking America.
He's dead in the water, man.
The second,
Yeah.
that's what can divide.
He got to sell his mansions in Florida to keep up.
divide EU and USA.
Fuck
That is
him.
a
They just
goal
caught one of his
between
generals
all
with
the
fucking a
Putin
shitload
to
of money,
divide
and he
this
said that they're
unity.
fucking sending it back to the Democrats. They're all getting
Divide
fucked
the
now.
EU and the USA. Do they not understand that they need us more than we need them?
Nope.
Oh, they're retarded because these fucking assholes like fucking
All of them over there need us more than we need any of them.
we're gonna bring
We can
that up.
produce all our own shit
That
and tell them all
Dr.
to fuck
Brick
off.
didn't get a fucking safety guard. She's not got a pardon, so we can charge her. She was his number 2. And Putin said that part of his deal for peace in Ukraine is that we send him fucking Fauci to stand trial. Wouldn't that be
If we will
awesome?
have-
That'd be nice.
Guess who's getting a divorce? Camel
He
Toe
don't
said
want-
he was dead weight and he caused her fucking election loss.
He's probably
fuck yeah,
thank
well,
God I don't have that 20 mil on my shoulders now.
when I was
Yeah.
a kid, they used to tell us there was an ice age coming, and we were
Yeah.
all going to freeze to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't matter to me. You're gonna freeze. Oh, okay.
And then, fuck, you look what happened.
Yeah, I remember when they talked about that.
Goodbye to
shit.
Hargrave's money train from Ukraine.
You caught me, rebels. Damn it.
He's into bears, huh? Oh, and this Joe bitch that we showed earlier, she's crying. Kind of funny that Mega wants us to get over January the 6th and look forward to not back when they still haven't gotten over losing the fucking Civil War. Republicans won the Civil War, but thank you for showing everybody why Democrats shouldn't be running our education system. Yeah, we're kind of retarded when you don't know that the Democrats were the fucking.
I've tangled with her. She's a complete idiot.
Oh fuck yeah! Her
She's a
and that
real
other
ba-
one.
Real bag of hair, that one.
Oh god, is she ugly in real life? Her and that other one too. The one who's always like with the forehead going, "I'm single and I'm this and I'm that. Aren't you jealous?"
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
block me for fuck's sake. And she won't block me. She's always going, "I'll block you if you're conservative. And you're gonna vote for Trump." And then this one bitch goes, "Dumbass just to sign an executive order that all federal workers return to in-place work immediately. Let the exodus begin. The government's going to lose a lot of really good people." This guy goes, "I already voted for Trump. Stop overselling them to me." They all got to fucking go. Look at this shit. This is Atlanta. These motherfuckers do not know how to drive in the snow.
Oopsie. Oof. Damn.
Oh!
Oh, perfect.
That was lucky like a motherfucker. You know that?
Boy. That that was like
Just-
the perfect drift.
Oh, and ABC's telling illegal immigrants that they got to know their rights and don't answer the door if ICE comes to the door.
Breaking news at this hour as well. President Trump now authorizing ICE to target schools and churches in its deportation raids. He is revoking a directive
Oh, hey, Eric.
including arrests in so-called
Eric.
sensitive areas. Chicago's immigrant community on edge tonight as Michelle Gallardo reports. Activists and elected officials are canvassing neighborhoods, letting people know their rights should ICE come knocking.
Up and down Cermak Avenue today, business after business prominently displayed the same flyer. Don't open for ICE. Little Village business owners telling us it's the least they can do. People need to
Fucking
stick together,
what?
no matter their immigration status, says Jose Luis Vasquez, who's owned this computer
They should
and
get
phone repair
charged, too.
shop for 9 years now. A few
Yeah,
blocks away,
that's
at
it.
the
They should go to jail.
You're going to arrest the mayors and everybody who's coordinated in hiding these people. You're
If you
fucked.
hide them or you stand against us or stand against them, you should go to jail.
Yeah.
We've been out here since 5 in the morning, educating our community, educating our people that they have rights.
Among those canvassing
Yeah,
the
get the fuck
neighborhood,
out of here.
Illegals don't have
Alderperson
rights.
Michael Rodriguez,
And
who
if you
spent
hide an
morning
illegal,
passing
you're
out
enabling and
informational
embedding a
flyers,
felon.
directing people
So
what to say
I would
should
say
ICE
that that
come
means you go to
knocking.
jail.
Este le puede entregar a la inmigración.
There was, to be sure, little
If for
in
nothing
terms
else,
of foot
interference in an
traffic Little
investigation.
Village today. And while much of that may very well be related to the cold, there is most certainly fear. The executive director of the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights telling us their hotline
Oh, yeah, they
has
got
been
their own little
inundated with
nest.
calls.
From January 1st to January 19th, we
Mhm.
800
That's right.
But on January 20th,
El Deporto.
over 400 calls.
I
They're
agree with you, Roger.
self-reporting. Eagles
Woman
Pass
saying in
has
an
got people
interview
going
on
the other
Fox
way
Business
just as
today.
fast as they were
President's
coming
been
in
clear. I've been
before.
clear that right out of the gate, we're looking for public safety threats. ICE agents are out there doing that now.
Meanwhile, Governor Pritzker saying the number of people initially targeted, those with criminal records, might be much higher than initially believed.
We have
This
heard
prick.
that they are targeting as many as 2,000 people initially in the city of Chicago alone.
Now, while at least one of those scheduled for today was moved online due to the cold weather, Know Your Rights campaigns appear to be here to stay for the
Fuck the
time
cold
being.
weather. The military didn't get a
Paris
choice in
Elementary
cold fucking weather.
Fuck these goddamn creeps telling them, "Oh, you can do this, you can do that." You're fucked. Liz Cheney's
cold
got
weather.
gonna get arrested for treason.
Miss Piggy.
That's about her.
Yep.
Here's Viva La Fry saying she's a pervert, she's a racist, and to the extent that she supports child gentilation mutilation, she's a demon shielding herself in religion, which is exactly what a demon would do. So I guess Viva La Fry's coming out against this bitch, saying, "Oh, and your two girls, this one's accusing the other one of copying her shit, and they're raced to be the biggest whore in the world."
Yeah.
Did you
then
hear
she
about
went,
that fight?
She went and had jizz on her face and walked down the street. These two bitches are fucked.
Yeah, they're crazy as hell, and they're trying to outdo each other. Oh, you're gonna hate this shit. I found this earlier, and I was like, "What the fuck is this crazy shit?"
One day you will have to answer to the children of the sky.
I would beat these whores. You know that?
I beat their fucking ass, man. I can hardly even watch that.
She deserves to go to fucking jail. I hope they find these whores and put them in jail.
I hope they do.
And look at this crazy bitch dresses up and does on Sunday. She's fucking nuts. You go to her church, you're fucking stupid.
That ain't no church.
Yeah, I am. Oh, look at this shit. This is back room before fucking Zayd and Dillard did their draw off. We're probably not supposed to watch this, but fuck the world, watch us.
Where I'm at, you see my books. I lean toward magic as the explanation for that kind of shit, but you can do either one.
It's like that's like is this so Dillard? Wait, are you? So is this me and my dumpster at Home, bro?
This is the D-Wag dumpster from Pencils Down.
Oh, sweet, dude. It's like, what are you like practicing for like the cockfight tonight against Jeremy?
No, I don't practice for a cockfight.
And he lost.
Against
By the way, Dillard
Jeremy.
lost, everybody.
Dude, he's pretty fucking good, bro. Like, Dylan, I love you, bro. Oh, we know that, bro. But, like, dude, he went to SCAD. Like, that's where fucking Rainey went.
What the fuck are you talking about? He went to
Dillard,
SCAD.
too.
Gives a fuck.
He's got professional training, dude.
Are you fucking retarded?
No, you are, Dillard.
Dude, bro, are you sleeping on it for real?
No,
Like,
no,
bro,
for
chill,
real.
chill.
No, for reals. Like, for
I'm
reals,
trying
for
to
reals.
help
Are you
you.
fucking retarded for reals?
Dude, I'm
Dude,
not
I'll fucking
retarded,
whip
dude.
this
I
fucking
finished-
asshole with my nutsack. I don't give a fuck about this guy. He's nothing.
Dude, first off, I finished 10th grade, but dude, bro, he's gonna whoop your fucking ass if you keep talking like that.
No,
bro,
bullshit.
don't sleep on him, bro.
He's fucking.
I'm trying to help, bro.
You're
help
fucking.
me help
You're
you.
being gay, dude. No, fuck you, dude. You're
I'm
not
being
helping me
gay?
fucking shit. You're trying to fucking rile me up, dude. You're trying to rile
Bro,
me up.
I'm
You
not trying
fucking
to rile
rile
you
me
up.
up
You're
and
my
I get
boy.
serious, I'm gonna end this queer's career.
You're my
Don't
boy.
fucking rile me up, dude.
It's rare, dude.
Dude,
This
he's
is
got.
like
I'm sure this
art.
dude's got a family. Don't fuck it up for him. It's an
It's
exhibition.
family, bro.
It's an It's a fuck. Like understand,
Why
like
are
for
you tripping,
entertainment.
bro? Why are you tripping, bro? Chill. Pop
It's
your
a
brakes,
show.
boy. Crack Pack don't do drama, bro.
Dude, I'll carry your fucking
But I
friend.
don't, bro.
I'll carry
You're
your
a
friend
cab-
for the sake of the viewers.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Don't fucking come at him
Don't
like that,
fucking
bro.
press me, dude. I'll fucking end this dude live in front of
Press you.
everybody.
I'll be all up in your shit, bro. I'm in your
Christ.
motherfucking face.
Is everybody
with
around
it.
here fucking retarded? Who the fuck is that? I piss perfection every fucking day. I just
get
took a
bro,
massive
come
shit,
on.
D-Wag. It looked just like the Mona Lisa.
Bro,
I
get
do
this
this
shit
shit
on,
day.
dog.
No,
Why?
well,
He smells his
Fuck
own
you,
farts, I think.
Me, fuck you, bro.
Wow.
you know what, dude? Fuck
You're
out of here.
taking this shit way too serious.
Oh, fuck you. Get out of here.
That's crazy.
Fucking
Yeah.
queers. Everybody around here fucking retarded?
And to preface that, Dillard went on to lose, like he lost to Renee.
Yep.
And
He has
but he's
yet,
a big mouth
he
fuckwit.
has yet to win.
But he knows everything.
I'm Dillard and I talk with a high inflection, so people think that I'm smart.
No, he's a retard. Fuck. I shit the Mona Lisa. Yeah, you fucking, your breath probably smells like shit. Oh,
This is
here's
a
another
guy-
winner.
This is a guy that worked with Finity. Do I need to say more?
Yeah, well, I got a godless piece of shit book, and we all gave him 250 grand and some change for that one. 2,800 backers. I didn't even know there was a godless too, but he lost fucking over 100 grand or 80. What the fuck? Yeah, 100 grand, and he lost over 1,000 backers. So, but he says he's winning. Remember?
Oh yeah, looks we're winning there.
Yeah, he lost some fucking money. Fuck him. And
It
they want to
was
know,
100 grand and say we're winning. Okay.
since they're closing out the Department of Education, what should we do with the building?
Make it a detention center.
Yeah, it could be a prison for fucking illegals. That's a good idea.
Oh.
Great idea. Oh, here's that bitch again. She's having a breakdown. Ain't fuck you to anyone who voted for this fucking monster. Fuck you, and to the family who voted for this. To my family, fuck you too. Don't ever speak to me again. So she's at war with everybody.
That stupid Karen is just.
And Rand Paul just went off. He said, if there's ever any doubt who bears responsibility for the COVID pandemic, Biden's pardon of Fauci forever seals the deal. As chairman of the Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee, I will not rest until the entire truth of the government is exposed. Fauci's pardon will only serve as an accelerant to pierce the veil of deception. Ignoramus Anthony, that ignoramus is pretty rough. Anthony Fauci will go down in history as the first government scientist to be preemptively pardoned for a crime. Fauci's fucked. You know that?
I sure
Ignominy.
hope so.
Well, something
It'd be
bad.
nice for something to happen to his sorry ass, but I doubt it.
Here's Putin saying that he wants Fauci part of a deal to end the war in Ukraine.
Hmm.
And to bring up with ICE, Stephen Miller, President Obama's chief deputy staff, announces Department of Justice will pursue criminal charges against anyone who harbors illegal aliens or obstructs ICE. This includes public officials and elected mayors and governors. Everybody. He said, fuck it. You're all going to jail. Hopefully they learned something from the first time. Watch this winner.
Yeah, he's gonna go wee.
Idiot. Never cut a tree down
Does it
before.
throw him? Does it
He's
throw
got
him?
anchored on the wrong side of where he's cut. He'll be anchored behind you.
Ay, Dios santo. No,
Ay,
it's
Dios
not throw him.
santo.
He's going for a ride though.
What the?
No more.
Hold on. They say he got down a safe.
Normally, what they end up doing is coming down a little bit and cutting
Jeez.
another section off.
Oh shit. They have it anchored on both sides so you don't go flying like that. One more time for the fuck of it.
He's lucky he didn't get thrown. He was anchored in.
Oh
pretty
yeah, if he
good.
would have let go, he'd be
Ay, Dios
dead.
santo.
DED.
A la verga, compa. No more.
What the fuck Eric say? Here's Hargrave who owns scooter riding hoes in Las Vegas casinos. Smokes so many peace pipes his brain lives on a reservation permanently. Okay, Eric. Yeet.
What the hell's going on tonight? This is turning into a roast.
So it turns out that this guy that was pretending to be MAGA is really an Antifa. Guy wearing a MAGA hat, smashing all the windows, going around doing all this shit on January the 6th.
Oh, big surprise.
Never went to jail either. So all the shit that they're saying, it's all from them. Trump should just randomly announce out of nowhere, we're changing Istanbul back to Constantinople. Yeah, we don't need to talk to Turkey. We'll just change it on Google and everybody will go with it. And this motherfucker got a pardon too. Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm under fire, even though nobody had any guns.
No, and she was being chased by Antifa, and she was trying to tell the cops Antifa was breaking all the windows. Here's what Patton said. Politicians are the lowest form of life on earth, and Democrats are the lowest form of politician. He signed it.
He's right.
Yeah, he got a pardon,
He
Eric.
is.
He pardoned everybody. He pardoned some lady that ran a doctor office, and she was a doctor there, and she stole from all these cancer patients, and then got put in jail for like 18 years, and Joe Biden let her go. She made like over $1 million off these cancer patients dying.
Wow.
Yeah, and he let her go. Here's Talib screaming, this fake bitch. She's supposedly Detroit, but she lives in Dearborn. Everybody knows it. Her house in Detroit's a rental.
Enough is enough. It will separate families. It would lead again to continued discrimination. It's shameful that my colleagues are giving into racist fear-mongering at the first opportunity to pass legislation to scapegoat our immigrant neighbors and fuel hate in our communities. I know what's going to happen. It won't just be undocumented. It'll be people like my mother who will get stopped and profiled. She have to carry her U.S. passport around? Are we asking people now to have documentation?
She's got to go.
That's what you want to turn our neighborhoods into, is militarization?
Boo-hoo.
I yield the gentlelady an additional 30 seconds. Gentlelady's recognized.
You see that? Rat Skin gave her an additional 30 seconds to talk her crazy shit. I swear to God, these people are criminal fucks. Meanwhile, North Carolina, well, they're giving all our money away. You know that? This is sickening what this fucking government's doing. And everybody that's talking about the Bible thing, she's holding on to the Bibles right there, and he's just standing there doing the fucking thing. And this is just a ceremony. Before this happened, he put his hand on these Bibles, and he's got a Bible from his family Bible and her family Bible, and his is like 200 years old. And they did it beforehand, and then afterwards, she's just sitting there holding on to the Bibles for the ceremony. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Rachel Vindman's all pissed off that the twins didn't get a pardon when they made millions of dollars off the Ukraine criminally. Did you know that? After they got after Trump during the bullshit, when they tried to get him fucking put in jail. Both Vindman brothers were going against him, and now they're crying that they didn't get a pardon. Just like that one fucker that was his lawyer for Stormy Daniels and got him all that shit. He was telling Biden that he's got to give him a pardon just like he was his son. Did you hear that shit?
Really?
Yeah,
Unreal.
Nancy Pelosi didn't get a pardon. It's who didn't get a pardon is what's funny. Imagine telling everyone that you're not voting for the felon just to find out you voted for the guy that had to pardon his whole family 15 minutes before leaving office.
Yep.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? They're not just pardons, they're fucking, they didn't do nothing wrong. So he took Bolton's security, and remember we did the 51 spies who lied about all the bullshit? Well, he took all their fucking shit from them.
Just
now.
into CNN
And he
after
also
revoking the
let go of all the
security clearance
oath
of
keepers and
dozens
the
of
Proud
former
Boys.
intelligence officials, including his former national security advisor John Bolton. We're now learning that President Trump has pulled Bolton's security detail as well.
Let's get straight to Caitlin Collins. Caitlin, what can you tell us? Yeah, we saw a lot of first moves that Trump was making as soon as he took office yesterday with all of those executive orders and a flurry of activity. One thing that went quietly
Seriously.
unnoticed is that he also terminated the Secret Service detail that is assigned to Ambassador John Bolton, of course, one of Trump's national security advisors in his first term. This is a detail that was assigned to him when he was the national security advisor then. But when he left the Trump White House in the fall of 2019, Trump actually terminated his Secret Service protection then. And it was only later, after President Biden took office, that later in 2021, he restored that security
They
to
act
John
like
Bolton.
Biden can put it on and it can't be taken off. You know that? What the fuck is their problem?
Just into CNN after revoking the security
Just
clearance
because
of
Biden fucking took it off doesn't mean nobody else can take it off or put it on. They act like
Yep.
here's
Yeah,
the
they act
original.
like- yeah, they act like he's invincible and can't do anything to him.
Right. It's bullshit. And it only goes one way. And once Biden did it, you can't touch it. Go fuck yourselves. Fuck.
Yep.
Here's the original Brokeback, and then here's the remake from Hollywood, Disney.
Yeah.
Motherfucking A. And this is Antifa, and they're saying Antifa needs to be terrorized. I don't. Why the fuck aren't they terrorists? I thought that that's what they were. They're like retards, if you ask me. What mission did they accomplish? They're a bunch of retards.
Yeah, let's hang out in front of a police station. Aren't we cool?
And they also attacked ICE in Portland too. And tried to blow it up. So why the fuck aren't they doing anything against these people? You're just gonna let them run wild again? Here's Trump talking about General Milley. I mean, I hate that guy. He's such a fake piece of shit.
You got a $50 million airplane. You got a $29 million gorgeous helicopter. We had every type of helicopter. Many of them brand new, literally out of the box. $50 million planes. You mean you think it's cheaper to leave it there so they can have it than it is to fill it up with a half a tank of gas and fly it into Pakistan or fly it back to our country? You think, yes, sir, we think it's cheaper, sir. That's when I realized he was a fucking idiot.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad he talks like a fucking human.
That's what I said earlier on Ant's show, and I'm gonna say it every week
Some
on our
people
show.
are like,
now.
"Oh, I can't believe how he talks." I'm like, he talks like a fucking human. Talks like
We
a
can
regular
end
person.
this right fucking now. All we gotta do is stop voting for politicians. Don't vote for any
Yep.
more fucking politicians. This shit will end. They're leeches on our soul. They don't do nothing for us. They lie. They fucking fuck us over every chance they can. And they
Vote
don't
for the
give a
drug
fuck about
dealer.
us.
No, I'm joking.
No, just vote for a fucking normal human being. I mean, what's
Joking, man.
fucking hard about that? Jesus Christ.
Vote for the people who are actually
Here's
got
the
common
Mexican
sense and
protest
love
Trump
the
at the U.S.
country.
Embassy in Mexico City.
Want better for the people.
These
That's
fuckers
mine.
want to come here, but this is how they act. Yeah, fuck you too. Stay the fuck out.
Stay out of our
Peligro.
country.
It's retarded, man.
Peligro.
We want to be an American in America. We're gonna act like fucking children and fucking. Right now, they're paying money if you can read cursive. Did you know that?
Unreal, man.
I'm an idiocracy. I don't know what the fuck happened. I skipped the fucking dimension and I ended up here. I mean, what the fuck?
I think somebody's flicking the super collider back on.
Well,
Yeah.
they supposedly ran out of money, so I don't know how the fuck that's getting back
Well,
on.
somebody's turning it on.
Here's Adam
Some
crying.
of his other actions, weakening California water and air quality
What the fuck happened to
standards.
his head? Did somebody punch
Drill,
him?
baby, drill. This idea
I-
that
who
we're going
knows?
to just do more oil drilling.
Maybe that's
the
where he got the
attacks
chip
on
inserted.
The incentives for electric cars. That's not going to reduce prices either. It's just going to mean we have dirtier air. We have more terrible fires.
Now he's got to say whatever he wants because he's
His
got a
other
piece of
actions,
C4 in
be
his
in fucking
brain.
prison, you piece of
California
shit.
water and air quality
Fuck this
If he
standards.
guy.
don't, they'll just blow his head
Drill,
up.
baby, drill. This idea that we are going to just do more oil drilling. The
Yes, we
attacks
want drilling so
on
everything goes
the
down, you
incentives
stupid
for
fuck.
electric cars.
That's how it goes
That's not
down.
going to reduce prices either. Just gonna,
Yeah,
Since
it
he
will.
got that pardon, they're saying he's got to step
it's
down
gonna
from
go way
all
down.
this shit. He's got to step down. And now they're trying to say labeling cartels terrorists can hurt our economy. And that they're embedded so far in our government and commerce that the removal is an external threat. That's fucking insanity, you know that they're saying.
Well, how do they
that?
know they're embedded? That person should be arrested and tell us who they are.
Well, that's just like fucking dickhead saying that he knew a year ago that Biden was an idiot.
Yeah, that guy
Johnson
too.
saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
this
Oh,
guy
you
was
know, I
running
just
everything.
happened.
He
I
knew a
just
year
happened to
ago.
know this executive order, and he didn't know what it was. Well, fuck! You tell us a year later, you piece of shit. What the fuck?
Fuck Johnson and fuck all them. That's why I said fuck all politicians. Stop fucking voting for politicians and you'll save us all this bullshit drama. You know that?
Yep.
A career
Requires
politician
shot
does
at
nothing. Doesn't add anything to the
Hit
world,
my
doesn't
bong
do
and a
anything.
shot.
They're all sick psycho fucks. Fuck this. It's all fucked up. And until we get rid of enough of them, they're going to turn everybody who goes there into one of them. That's their whole plan. Yeah, vote for Mossy. I'd fucking put him in. I got a cousin. She's a lesbian. She does hair. She married this girl in Cali. She signed a birth certificate as a father of this girl's kids. She has a vagina. She signed as the father. 5 years later, they get a divorce. The girl filed for child support. Now the cousin's paying $1,600 a month for some kids that aren't hers. Winning. You want to be a man, you better fucking be ready. If you want to be a man, you better ready for the shit we take.
Thank you, Eric.
That's all I can say. All these trannies that run around pretending to be men, they have no idea. Like that one from the fucking TV show, they got her
Sounds
tits
like a
cut
plan.
off. That was kind of decent. Now she's just an ugly little sad guy. And she's going, I don't believe how hard it is to be a man emotionally. And I'm thinking, you should have stayed a bitch.
Oh, you're talking about the chick that was on the
from-
X-Men.
Yeah.
I forget what her name is. Yeah. Yeah, she was pretty fucking hot before that, man. I'm like, why the fuck? I was sad. I'm like, wow, man. She was actually pretty cute. She was in that movie with what is it, DiCaprio, where they go in their minds or whatever.
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, she was decent, but now she's just a sad dude. I mean, it's weird. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. You had it made. Watch this
Yep.
shit. This is insane. What the fuck? Play.
I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Shit. You okay?
What?
He's gonna take her gun and shot himself. It won't
put your hands
play.
On top of the vehicle for me. I appreciate that being very honest. Oh, shit. You okay?
You see that?
The cop shot him accidentally.
Yeah, taking his gun off of him.
Oh, fuck.
I'd be fucking suing.
Holy shit.
You okay? No.
No, I'm not okay.
No.
Rescue 1060.
You just shot me.
He's just gonna fall lay down there and die.
Oh, man.
It won't play.
Walk with me. Walk with me.
This is fucked.
And they're just moving away from him and shit. You see that?
Yeah.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Why aren't they
Why
calling
don't they help
911?
him?
What the fuck is going on here?
They're just gonna let him bleed out.
He's very compliant. He does have a pistol on him. So
Well, yeah, he's very compliant. You just shot him.
No, this is the beginning.
Oh.
No, this is the cop's fault. They shot this guy accidentally.
The lady
Oh,
cop.
yeah.
Yeah, that stupid idiot pulled the gun out and he got shot.
You gotta send this
There it
to me,
is.
Shep.
All right.
He even told him he had it.
And then he shot him.
Unreal.
I'd be like, that dumb bitch, get her off.
Oh,
your
that's all that
porch."
happened? I want to know, is the guy fucking dead?
It looked like he took a pretty heavy shot, but they can save you pretty easily, so who knows? And then
Oh, that
AOC,
was
you're-
fucked up. man.
and the way that she talks makes me want to vomit. Sandy, her name's Sandy, and she's whiter than any of us. And the bitch comes from her dad was a famous doctor and rich, and she didn't grow up in no ghetto or barrio. She grew up on the rich side of town. Don't let her lie to anybody. She's a fucking bartender, and that's all she ever should have been.
Yep.
And now they're all trying to say that they're going to be the opposition to us and to Trump. You know that?
Good
And they
luck
got
with that.
smart. How the fuck can they do that?
They ain't gonna do shit.
She ain't white, Jack, but she lived fucking whiter than any mother. She didn't even know what a garbage disposal was. Does anybody remember that? Her flipping out, going, "Oh my god, I don't know what that is, making all that noise."
And one of the most simple
Retard.
things that we can do is just not comply. This today, the Trump administration, and also last night.
You know,
the
she's
Trump
still not married to that
administration
cucked
signed
red-haired
a
bitch of hers
bunch
either. Did you
of
know that?
Yeah, remember the guy tried to touch her? No.
Yeah,
illegal-
he said, "Fuck this, I'm
Donald
not
Trump
marrying
tried to
her."
sign an executive order
Can't blame
to
him.
end birthright citizenship.
Nobody
in this
would want to
country,
marry
which
that
is
bitch.
part of the Constitution. It is day one already.
She wants to be
trying
the next Nancy
shred
Pelosi.
the
That's her
foundational
dream.
Documents of American society and try to end birthright citizenship, which basically, as we know, if you are born in the United States, you are a United States citizen. That remains. That
No,
is
it's
the law, That
bullshit.
is the Constitution.
Not if your parents are fucking illegals that jump the
and he
border
just tried to
and then it
sign a
gets
piece of paper
citizenship.
saying-
I don't think they
trying
should
to
have
say
anchor
no.
It was
babies.
for
We
the
don't have to
slaves, you
listen
dumb
to him.
bitch, not for
It's
illegal.
illegal.
Never.
We don't have to treat this seriously. It's a
Eat a
joke.
dick.
I
We
don't
voted
think you
for
should
this.
have
You
this
Not to say what you're
anchor
trying to
baby
do
shit.
isn't serious. It is
I
serious.
don't think that shit should work.
Not consent in advance.
We
You can
consented when
have
we
the
voted
baby.
for
You're
him.
taking the baby with you to the country you're going to that you came from.
No shit. Take it back with you. And then not only that,
Yep.
we consented for all this when we voted for him. That's the problem. These
When
people
they
can't
made anchor
grasp.
baby law, that was a stupid law they put in that.
It was never for the foreigners. It was for the slaves here and for the Native Americans. Because how the fuck are you going to prove you're American when you've been here all the time? You never were in the paperwork. That shit happened to me when I was in the Mormons. I was trying to explain it. I went back both sides and it ran to the reservations. And what was I supposed to do? You know what I mean? This one chick goes, if your family came from India, they should have brought their paperwork with them. She didn't even grasp the concept. You know what I mean? She thought I was a dot on the head Indian. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Right? I just was
Oh
like,
my
even the
God.
guy running the class knew what was going on. He said, hey. And I was like, dude, I'm not going nowhere with this. I just left. I'm like, this shit's retarded if people are that stupid. You know what I mean? Just like, who the fuck votes for her? You know, they got to be cheating to get her in. They paid all that money. You know about where she came from, right?
Yep.
So this hospital is posting shit against ICE. Show up to my unit and I'll show you why. I'm my father's daughter and she's middle finger and she's got guns. And anybody who comes into her area, they need to arrest all these fuckheads that are all showing their madness on thing.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's calling for her to stand down and for them to replace her bullshit. Because she's fucking creepy and mad. That whole fucking thing is fake. Who the fuck even belongs to that church? This is one of the guys that got released, and he's saying he's got proof that Nancy planned the whole thing and did it, and that's why he was locked up.
Okay,
Well,
quick
true.
message number 2. This one's important. So when I was locked up in DC, again, Jan 6 are here. When I was locked up pre-trial, they basically denied us any access to evidence. For some reason, when they finally did give us access to evidence, I got access to evidence.com.
Yeah, it's Ann
and nobody
Fraga.
else was.
That's why you're not.
Except for us that were in DC at the time back in
January the
2021, 22. When we got access to that,
The
I
dogs
was getting
chewed
more
up,
information
Rebels.
than most anybody else on the outside. Lawyers didn't see what we saw. When I came out, I managed to get myself bond, where almost nobody else did once they were held pretrial in DC. When I did, I had evidence, and I have it in my possession right now. Just got it out of my storage unit that shows that President Trump is right. Nancy Pelosi is directly responsible for what happened on January 6th. It is a conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's fact. More to come. I can prove Nancy Pelosi was responsible for this. Okay, quick part 2, because I was asked to do this. The evidence that I have about January 6th being a setup, everything that you have seen is a lie. That is fact. That is going to be proven. We need to show up in front of Congress, me and every other single Jan 6er who has been through this, to testify and show what we have. The evidence that I have seen is a vast conspiracy. This, again, is not conspiracy theory. This is conspiracy fact. We can prove that Nancy Pelosi worked with the Pentagon, Milley. We've got Schumer. We have various members of Congress and Senate, some of which are still there. We have the FBI. We have various 3-letter organizations. This is fact. I want people to know that I'm not suicidal, and I just got out of the doctors. I'm in great health. So if something happens to me, it was not natural. Okay. There is stuff that I know that I can present to Congress, to investigators, to prove everything that I'm saying. This was a setup. This whole thing is a lie.
Crazy, huh?
Hopefully he'll end up dead
Yeah, he'll disappear.
before he can talk to Trump.
Oh, what happened? Oh, the guy had a car crash. Oh, really?
So this Marine
Yeah.
colonel goes, Trump administration has allocated a certain amount of air assets for illegal alien deportations, but not a single parachute. Remember what I said? We got the planes, but we don't have to parachute them down. We can just toss them the fuck out over your country, whether you're taking them or not. And look at this. Jewish group gives Trump administration a list of pro-Hamas foreign students, faculty to deport.
Ooh.
They're turning on their own, you know that? Because they're both
Damn.
leftists. And this is some TV I'd watch. Would you like to see the January 6th committee charged with treason on live TV while facing a military tribunal? That's some TV
Yeah.
I'd fucking watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
You get a lot more views than the horse shit they tried to pull. You know that they erased all their fucking records for it all? Did you know that?
I don't understand what this is. It's just totally fucked.
Well, here's another breaking, and this is coming from them, not us. That Putin wants Fauci for part of the deal for Ukraine. Oh, this shit is crazy too. Look at this. They're saying, look at this from January the 6th. No, this is from fucking when that bitch mayor of San Francisco, LA, and her group blew up the fucking Congress. And they got away with it. Remember we were talking about that last time? Well, this is their pictures of it all. The damage they did, but they got away with it and nothing ever happened. Tell me that ain't some bullshit. This motherfucker, they're saying he grows a centimeter for every time fucking Trump signs a presidential thing. He's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I say after fucking we get Vance and we get him in. What do you think?
Yeah, he'll be in down the line.
And this is the prison director for Biden, and they fired her day one.
Well, if Vance ran and Trump became vice, they could do that for 2 more terms after this term. So that'd be 12 years that they'd be in.
Oh yeah. So these motherfuckers are in Japan, and they got this teacher, and he says the only problem with teaching in Japan is that there's too many Japanese students. How fucking fuck can you be to say that? And now listen to what this fucker says.
皆さんは日本の学校に通われてるんですか？そうですね。はい。私たちの子供がイスラム教が幼稚園とか学校ではクリスマス
Hey,
とか
remove the
ハ
comment.
ロウ
We
ィンと
can't
か
see what it's
節分とか
saying.
いろいろそれ全部もうやらせて
Oh,
ない
I'm
です。
sorry. Hold
そ
on.
の日は休ん
I'll
でる。
start over. I wasn't even thinking.
Yeah,
I got the comment going.
All right, cool. I'm gonna restart it. Where the fuck? Hold on. All right. All the children at this Pakistan nursery school go to school in Japan. That's right. Our children are Muslims, like kindergarten in school. They don't celebrate Christmas, Halloween, or any of that stuff anymore. So they have their day off. We don't send them to their school, but they're there, and they're doing the same thing in Japan that they do here.
Yeah, let's change our whole worldview for yours.
Well, that's what the one dude was saying before. He was like, and that's their guy that's in charge of their fucking school education. He's saying there's too many Japanese. They want to diversify. There's no Islam.
This isn't Pakistan, asshole.
So they're not doing it.
How is that funny? Why? What is this, a comedy show or something?
Yeah,
Like,
for them, it's a joke. Them taking over our shit. Oh, you're gonna love this shit. This girl danced on this guy's face, and now she's taking all kinds of heat.
Right now, it's a video that's going viral of me, the healthcare worker that's dancing on top of her patient's head. It's not what it is. Trust and believe. All I gotta say for now is angles play a big part, but we're gonna get into that another time. Okay. A lot of people in the comments talking about sex, just all type of dumb, non-verbal. Trust and believe. He's verbal, and if he's not verbal to his chins, then I don't know what's going on over there. But
You look
around here,
happy.
he's verbal.
What do you think?
And I got proof. What you say?
I don't know
You
what's
wanna get a
going on
hug?
here.
Okay.
She's rubbing her coochie on his fucking head.
Yeah, but is that guy like a retard or something? Like, what's going?
Definitely fucking handicapped, but he seems happy about it.
I guess.
I mean, would you complain?
I don't know what's going on.
Well, she's getting all kinds of heat. I think they fired her, and everybody's talking shit about her, so she's not happy.
No lives matter. You're all cunts. Fuck you.
I keep hearing that in my head. What's this, Mossy?
That's me.
Why are there two U's?
I'm gonna try and flip the camera around.
Oh.
I'm gonna feed my snake.
Well, here's what are you gonna show it? Here's where they're trying to
phone.
Oh, but you
hide it.
son of a bitch.
The ATF, they changed their name from the fucking DEI to fucking Office of Director, from the director of the DEI. Hang on, I got to deal with Domino. Whatever you're gonna show, go ahead, Mossy. Come on, Dom.
Trying to see if I can find the right camera. What the hell's going on? Here, I'm just trying to get this to work.
It's not working.
Trying to flip the camera.
It's still snowing here. Is it still snowing there?
There we go. I don't know. I have to go look.
Oh, it's snowing like a motherfucker here still.
So you're sitting there waiting.
You got it on screen where they can see it? Can you see it, Hargrave?
Yeah, I just see that lady, but it's like tiny. I can't really.
Oh, it's
Hold
for
on.
educational purposes.
So basically, what
Do
they're
an Air
doing is they're
Studio.
just changing her name because they're gonna fire her ass because she's DEI crap or whatever.
Yeah, her first one's director of DEI, and then the next one's just director of offices. So
Yeah,
they
she's
tried to change
probably
her.
gone. Yeah, she's probably out of there now because he said don't change your name or whatever.
Yeah. He's like, we're watching. Don't be a fuckhead. And they are. That's just like what they did when he told them to get all the troops out of Syria, and they doubled down and put more there and didn't tell them. What the fuck? How are we going to know if they're doing it or not again? You know that? I don't trust them. Do you?
Nope.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, man. Did you ever get it?
We grabbed it.
He's eating it?
Almost got it.
You got it on screen, though. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
All right. It's for educational purposes only.
Her, you can't really see. She's dark. I just wanted to share.
Oh, because all I see is Hargrave on the screen.
What?
Oh, right there.
What the fuck did you do?
What's going
I just
on?
left. I just shared it. It was
All
up
right,
there.
so
I
it was up
promise.
there. All right, I'll go back and look later. I'm like, what the fuck? I come back and all I see is Hargrave. Captain Obvious is going, whoa.
Was this Domino's?
Looks like
Ukrainian,
stacks of money.
yeah, Ukrainian chief army psychologist arrested on 1 million corruption charges. And this is all the money they found in his shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought that was Domino's for a minute.
No, that's money. That motherfucker. They keep getting caught. He's not the first one. You know that, and I know that. You know that?
Won't be the last either.
Yep. Well, like you said, Dickhead's gonna have to sell all of his houses. They're saying anybody who takes down the American flag and fucks with it and puts a Palestinian one should be thrown the fuck out of here and sent directly to jail.
Yep.
Who the fuck do you think you are? That's like if I seen somebody burn the flag, I'd put it out with them. Yeah, cheer that shit. Fucking retard.
I'd rip him down.
This has got to be
Oh, yeah.
New York.
His ass.
No, it's New York because it's East 43rd Street. Where the fuck?
Yeah. Fuck this shit,
That's
man.
Sinatra, as a matter of fact. Trying to get laid.
Well, I haven't seen Sinatra for a while now. I don't know what happened. Maybe he got arrested or something. I don't know. It's been a
No, he's
while.
still hanging out at TJ's and shit. I've seen him with Dark
Oh, he
Dip
is?
and them. Yeah, he's still over there with them. What did he call it? Hobo crew. So Tom Massey's introduced a bill to exempt senior citizens from taxes on Social Security and retirement payments. And did you hear that AI is going to cure cancer?
Yeah, they were
Wouldn't
saying that.
surprise
But
me.
other guys like, oh, we're gonna make vaccines, and I'm like, no, let's cure it.
Well, if they didn't already fuck with us, people would be lining up for vaccines and that RNA shit if they would have done it right without fucking with us. You know that?
Yeah.
And then remember Joe promised day one he was going to cure cancer? What the fuck? Everything that motherfucker said was bullshit. And Ron DeSantis says he's going to be going after fucking people like Adam Schiff and all them. Oh, Deborah Bricks didn't get a pardon, so we can charge her with all the crimes. You know that?
Oh yeah, this bitch.
And Donald Trump's imposed a communication blackout across all the federal agencies, including the CDC, FDA, HHS, and NIH. And they're not allowed to halt all external and internal information and publishing scientific reports, updating websites, and anything else. They're not allowed to do fuck all. Tell me that ain't great. And that bitch that we were talking about before that did that sermon telling them to have patience and shit, who was talking about houses burning and what a Viva La Fry said she's a sick little fuck. She has a $2 million fucking colonial mansion with 6 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. Must be nice, you know that?
Yep.
Yeah.
So everything about that bitch is fake. Come on, Domino. I wish you'd quit doing that. So the DEI employees woke up this morning and found out that their emails were suspended and they've been put on leave. Marco Rubio just ordered a one flag policy at all U.S. embassies across the world. No more fucking BLM, no more woke bullshit. You know that?
Good.
And then this motherfucker, Michael fucking Falcone, whatever the fuck his name is, that cop with all the prison tattoos on that did all that bullshit. Like the other one bird that shot fucking what's her name? You know about him, don't you? The one who was at the fucking January 6th committee.
You know who lost their life was
Right.
Ashley Babbitt. She was murdered, an unarmed veteran. An unarmed veteran. Don't start crying on me, Fanone. Don't start crying on me now. Absolute sellout. Absolute sellout. Traitor to your country.
Just trying to get
Fanone the traitor right here.
the guy's trying to get an interview for that punk. They're asking, would you send Fauci to Russia in exchange for peace? I say fucking send his ass.
Yep.
Here's Nancy saying, this is my moment. I've been waiting for this moment to get Trump all this time. Stupid bitch.
But the moment he is not coming, but that could check. Oh, he comes, I'm gonna punch him out. This is my moment. I would pay to see that. I'm waiting for this, for trespassing on the Capitol grounds. I'm gonna punch him out and I'm gonna go to jail.
Yeah, Domino's sitting on my
But the moment he
fucking
is not
lap.
coming, but that could
Yeah.
Oh, he comes, I'm gonna punch him out. This is my moment. I would pay to see that. I'm waiting for this, for trespassing on the
Stupid bitch.
Capitol grounds.
Damn it.
Punch him out. and I'm
It's the
gonna go to
Hargrave
jail.
Show. Once again, hello, ladies and gentlemen.
But the moment he is not
Tonight we're
coming,
talking about Nancy Pelosi.
How the fuck
Oh, he comes, I'm gonna punch him out.
we
This
get
is
on
my
his
moment.
side like that?
I'm waiting for this.
Did you do this,
for
Mossy?
trespassing on the Capitol grounds.
Or did
How,
they?
how are we in the middle of the screen? What's
I
going
don't
on?
know.
I don't know.
But the moment he is not
Oh
coming,
no.
that could
Fuck.
There, that.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
Yeah,
better?
I'm
thanks.
gonna punch him out. This
I
is my
fixed
moment.
it for you.
I'm waiting for this.
God damn, man.
You
Oh, you
don't
didn't
want
need
to be
to
a
know this?
floating head?
Sorry, man. I thought that the show was about was to inform everybody so we're not fucking retarded like them. The fuck, where am I?
Earth.
Yeah. I got some more Dabo shit and about BlackRock too in another folder. Hold on, I'll grab it. We're at the end of this. What about what you had to share? Did you already share that?
No, I haven't shared anything. I got
Well,
this.
go ahead and we'll move over to what I got on the other one. Oh, this is fucked up. Look at this. You don't love me anymore. I'm breaking up with you. And he's like, okay. And Dog's like, I love you, but my time's coming. I have to go. Goodbye, my friend. And the guy fucking turns into charcoal. You know what I mean? And then look at this fucking family. I want to be part of that family.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I know, isn't that sweet?
They got guns on the roof even.
I know. Look at that little girl. She's like, yeah, fuck around, bitch, and find out. Here's AOC doing the salute in real time. Remember her?
There's only one problem. There was only 4 of them there with all those guns to the maximum that they could possibly shoot at that.
Oh, they need fingers. Well, they need somebody like us, man.
So they could only shoot 8 guns at max at the time, and
With my feet and
that'd be
everything, yeah.
handguns. And I don't think they could be very accurate that way.
No, you'd be fucked. You need people.
Now
when
what
you got
you
that
need to
many
do
guns.
is set up cameras with auto turrets that have a gun attached.
Oh,
to
there
them.
you go. Then you'd have to have fucking.
Yeah.
I
And
think
drones.
we do
See, that's
that.
why I
Do
haven't
that.
bought a drone yet, because I'm really tempted to hook a gun up to a drone. I think that's
I got a friend who
badass.
does drones who makes them from fucking nothing. He like stick makes them. This pisses me off because you get to click the government thing I was going to open with this, and it went to all these helicopters doing all this crazy shit, didn't it, Hargrave? And then they took it down like right before we went live. I was like, motherfucker. It would have been cool as fuck. Yeah, AOC's always looking for Kyle.
Oh, this stupid bitch.
Yeah, she's threatened by life and insulted by it. You know that, I think.
I'll never forget that this one, man. I just
There's Kyle, you guys.
I've never seen somebody literally a skeleton like this.
She's taking that drug. Look what it did to fucking
yeah,
Ozzy's
it's just got to
daughter.
be on
Fuck.
Ozempic, man. There's no other explanation.
This he's the one who reported his dad is now terrified what his dad might do, and he's picked up a gun. Like I said, he's
Good.
been on CNN crying about it. I might have him here live
Stupid
crying about it.
crybaby.
And here's Hell Deer, his latest thing. Dang it.
Garbage man.
Yeah, he did it from Al Napresti. Look how he does it too. He doesn't just fucking draw it. He does all the fucking math.
We need to have him beat Dillard now.
Oh, he'd slaughter Dillard if he had time.
Everybody's
Dillard-
beating Dillard.
The whole thing about that show though is supposed to be it's timed, and what Dillard talked all the shit that he talked, and then when it came down to it, he fucking didn't have the shit. Oh, that was the wrong way.
Well, it's like D-Wag said, the guy was a professional.
Yeah, he does video games and shit. And he took them light, and then he did a finished picture, and Dillard didn't. Dillard did like 3/4 of a picture. And he thought, oh well, I'll beat him, even though, hey Jabba,
Jabba.
I know you could beat Dillard.
He beat Dillard with a 1-page book.
Well, didn't you hear him? He could shit Mona Lisa. Man, when you got that kind of hubris, man, you're a fucking retard. Yeah, he worked for Finity. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So that's his book then, ain't it?
No, Affinity doesn't have his book out yet, because if I had a book out right now, doing everything I can to take it down.
You remember his last book didn't fund either. So how the fuck does he get off thinking he's such a winner in life and shit?
I don't know.
Yeah, and with the one that we'll never speak of again, too. Don't forget about that one, Jack.
Whew.
Shit is crazy. You got your stuff ready yet?
Oh yeah.
All right, then this will be done in a second, and we'll move on to that.
Oh,
The way he does this is crazy, though. You know that?
yeah.
I want him to do his own shit. I'll copying other people. That's how you begin, is copying, and you move on and do your own shit, you know?
He did his own shit. Nobody wanted it. It didn't fund.
No, I'm talking about Haldir, not fucking
Oh.
Dillard. Dillard, we know
Oh,
Dillard sucks. It didn't fund. But he's great. He should have been cool with fucking Colonel Crack,
D-Wag.
and then fucking no, not D-Wag. Ewag's gonna fucking be cool with Dillard no matter what. He should have been cool with Colonel Crack when he was in that competition with him. He could give him some fucking, probably gave him work and shit, you know? What happened with that yellow flash book? Did it blow up?
I have no idea. The
Hey,
last
where's
I
your
heard,
script, Eric?
the last I saw, it looked like a yellow Power Ranger fighting Nazis.
Yeah, well, he did Zaid Studios did a drawing of their thing for Dillard after he beat him. That shows how cool he is. Oh yeah, that's what I have. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link for Zaid, his off his store. Yeah, fuck that. It ain't my fault he lost after he thought he fucking was somebody, you know that?
Right?
What the fuck?
And bring mine up now.
Yeah, go ahead. That's what I was waiting on.
So you all know about the video game called Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is about. Them using AI and what's going on with it.
We've just got some insane information exposed about Call of Duty that has never been shared before, and it's bad. Just a warning, this is actually bad. So just a disclaimer, brace yourself for what's coming. All credit right now
This is what's
goes
happening
to
everywhere.
Branchoff Bush, who I'll link in the description. He's much more knowledgeable
shit's
than I am
insane.
about computers,
Just
game
listen-
development,
what-
and coding, and
listen
his
to this
explanation
shit.
is incredibly in-depth and precise. However, it's a
It's
little
probably
difficult
happening
to
in
understand for an everyday average gamer, so I'm going to simplify and relay this information
They're
to you in a
putting
way
these
where it's
robots
widely
everywhere
accessible.
practicing. You
Branchoff
gotta know
Bush has been
that.
trying to get the attention of
Women
the
hitting
mainstream
on you
custom
online
community
or-
for a while, but it was clear we weren't ready to hear the information yet. This tweet shows him tagging a bunch of larger creators in the Call of Duty community, telling them that he helped a government agency expose the fact that Activision executes software that has unrestricted access to your computer's camera. But it's a lot more than just that. This is going to expose a lot of what Activision is doing behind the scenes, not just with manipulating the game, but also with your computer or console as well. I'm going to teach some complex computer things here in a short time, so pay attention and get ready to get rocked. We've never outed anything like this before. The first thing I need to explain is something called a DLL file. DLL stands for Dynamic Link Library, and it is, put very simply, a file that runs in the background of your computer that contains code that multiple programs can access at the same time. For example, if a program needs to access your camera, like Zoom or Skype, instead of the developers needing to write code within that software to control your camera, they can instead tell the software to access a DLL file that is already on your computer to access the video feed of your camera. It's basically a shortcut for developers. Instead of recoding functions that your computer can already do, they just tell the software to access a toolbox of code. Code that is already capable of doing that. In the simplest terms possible, why build a hammer from scratch with your own resources when you can just reach into your toolbox and pull one out? This being said, Branchoff Bush, when helping this government agency find out what Activision was up to behind the scenes, used software that detects what DLL files a certain program was accessing while it was running. First, he tested this software on Black Ops 1 while playing combat training. He found that it accessed only a single suspicious DLL file called ntdll.dll. Now, bear with me here. Black Ops 1 was designed to run on both 32 and 64-bit systems, or newer and older systems at the same time. But since Black Ops 1 was also compatible with Windows XP, an older operating system, the game was accessing this DLL file in order to utilize the resources necessary to translate the game over to a 64-bit system from a 32-bit origin. Put simply, Call of Duty was accessing this DLL file present in Windows in order to make an older game compatible on a newer system. So it is not suspicious activity. The game simply requires code that Windows already possessed so that the devs didn't need to code their own translation software. Rather, they pulled from the DLL toolbox that already existed on Windows. So that was a total mouthful, but it sets up the absolute bombshell that I'm about to drop next. When using the same software that detects what DLL files a certain program is potentially utilizing maliciously, but this time on Modern Warfare 3 2023, the software found something that would shock you. The first list of utilized DLLs when Black Ops 1 was investigated was this big. Only 6 DLL files were utilized by Black Ops 1, and none were suspicious or malicious. When the software was run on Modern Warfare 3 2023, the list was this big. Holy smokes. For context, and not just because Black Ops 6 is more modern, bro, XDefiant uses, you guessed it, 0 DLLs when it was tested with the same software. The game accesses a lot of your computer's functionality, but hold on. There's one in particular that stands out from the rest. While I will grant that a lot of these files are innocent, this one right here is cause for great alarm. nvcamera64.dll. Whoa. Now we're getting somewhere. Call of Duty is using files in your computer that are designed to access your camera's video feed, even when you don't have a webcam active. Call of Duty, immediately on startup, has direct access to your camera, despite the game and anti-cheat not at all requiring camera access. Not a single function within Call of Duty requires such a thing to be active. So why is it active? Well, look no further than this Activision-owned and created patent. Methods and systems to modify a two-dimensional facial image to increase dimensional depth and generate a facial image that appears three-dimensional. Why on God's green earth does this patent need to exist? The scariest part is that this image included in the patent's resources displays a player's face overlaid over their gameplay. The footnote that describes this image reads as the following. In embodiments, the expressions/reactions of movements of image 1504, which is this image right here, reflect the user's expressions/reactions and movements in real time. This software is capable of using your camera to read and analyze your reactions and emotions. And the game is also confirmed to be accessing your camera as soon as the game starts up. But then we have to ask, why is Call of Duty getting access to your camera the moment the game boots up? It's not to design a 3D model of your face for graphic design purposes, or maybe it is, I don't know. But what other things has Activision created or perhaps patented that would need camera access in order to get the most benefit out of it? Well, we return once again to one of our favorite patents, system and method for driving microtransactions in multiplayer video games. And here is where I drop the bombshell. We can see right here in this patent that Activision has designed a system that does a few things by reading the emotional state of a player using visuals. Firstly, in this section right here, it reads, examples of quality factors include, without limitation, a player quitting a match or gameplay session while other players are still playing, indicating satisfaction, blah, 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 until we get right here. A player engagement factor, e.g., a speed of player input, a level of focus as determined from camera peripherals, etc., where greater engagement may indicate greater satisfaction. So in this patent, a camera is used to analyze the emotional state of a player. Another section reads, the quality factors may include, for example, a duration of a gameplay session, e.g. via analysis of player historical data, player psychological state, e.g.
You gotta take it from their point of view. They want to be able to sell the best
information.
game.
So Activision has created methods and systems that read player emotions in order to drive microtransactions and rig the matchmaking. And the best part, the patent that creates 3D facial images out of 2D images is cited within the microtransaction patent. And they have an AI that listens to your microphone in game chat, so the game has unrestricted camera access, can see your face
basically
and
being
hear your voice
babysat,
without
you know
giving
that?
them permission to
Yep.
see your face or hear your voice outside of voice chat. Unless somewhere in the terms of service there is a loophole that we sign up to, which I wouldn't be too surprised about, this is really bad. So Call of Duty has camera access as soon as the game starts up, and Activision has patents that suggest that a camera can be used in-game to measure your engagement levels and do whatever else it wants to do. Remember, when Branchoff Bush did this text with XDefiant, no DLL files were pulled at all, meaning the game wasn't using anything on the system to run the game, and the game was executing all of its own unique code. That's quite interesting. XDefiant, a game without manipulative matchmaking and a transparent dev team, doesn't use any DLL processes, not one, nor does it do any other kind of engagement measurement. But then we get to Call of Duty, where we can feel something is quite off about the game, and we suddenly discover the game has unrestricted camera feed access, as well as patents about reading player
Isn't that
emotions for
crazy?
engagement. That cites a patent that uses a camera to model a 3D face out of a 2D image.
They're doing it,
wonder what they could be trying to do. But this next patent seals the deal. May I present to you methods and systems for continuing to execute a simulation after processing resources go offline. Already the name of this patent is incredibly off-putting, but then you read into what it's capable of doing, and you start to really question what's going on. Get ready for this one. A system and method is provided that simulates gameplay of non-player characters, NPCs, distributed across networked end-user devices. The system may identify end-user devices that are connected to the system through a network and are available to participate in a simulation in which each participant participating end-user device is provided with one or more NPCs to be executed. An end-user device may be available to participate when it has sufficient computing capacity, such as when in an idle or standby state. As such, the system may leverage spare computing capacity of networked end-user devices to execute NPCs at networked end-user devices during a simulation. In this manner, the behavior of an NPC may be tested using real-world connections that may affect gameplay, such as network connection quality, user-to-user game engine coordination and data exchanges, and or other real-world conditions associated with networked end-user devices.
where this
That's
goes.
wicked complex. But this is essentially what is called a botnet, which
Hey,
is
Mo.
a computer virus, which is a felony. For those of you who don't know, botnets are a network of computers that have been artificially connected by malware.
It's
or
like
a
what
virus.
fucking
Within a
Zuckerberg is doing
botnet,
on
the
Facebook.
combined computing power of
Yeah.
every
All the
computer
robots
is
in there.
used to more efficiently perform
It just-
fraudulent activity, such as
It
generate
gets
more
to a
spam
point to where
emails,
they're
DDoS a
when your
website,
character
steal
and
data,
account are
buy
offline, they're
cryptocurrency,
still
or
using
spread
it,
malware to
playing
link
it
even
against
more
other
systems
players
into the botnet. Put simply,
to
a botnet
train
is a
their
virus that links multiple computers together and uses their
And while
combined
you're
computing power
playing
to
this
more
game,
efficiently
you're
perform whatever
training
task the
their
controller
AI to
wants
play
them to
against
do.
you.
It's
Yeah, that's what I
hijacking
said. They got
computers
AIs
as zombie
everywhere. They're probably
batteries
in
for a
Pro and
shady
other games,
operation.
too.
That being said, this
And they
patent
got
looks like they
chicks hitting
simply
on you that
patented
are
a
AI
botnet, which
online
again is an illegal
to
virus
practice
that
all their
hijacks
shit.
your
It's
computer's
everywhere
processing
now,
power
man.
because it's networking
There's no getting
computers
away
that
from
have
it
Call
now.
of Duty together in order to run simulations, theoretically. If we reference another patent, it essentially describes how Network is creating methods to make AI NPC players that are indistinguishable from real human beings. This is another favorite patent of mine. This is incredibly useful to them because in order to toss engaging matches, they now don't have to rely on finding the right human being for the job. They can
There you
simply
go.
put you into a match that is
With a
perfectly
bunch of
tailored for
robots.
your engagement, and you have no idea it's actually a simulation with no real human beings. Having recently apparently proved that AI bots are
gonna
now
care?
in COD, you can see where I'm going with this. And just recently, we've discovered that on Steam, the
Are you
game
gonna care?
doesn't close properly.
Huh?
It has
I don't
processes
play
that
that game
stay
anyways.
open.
I know,
once
but I'm
you
saying they're going to
quit.
do it in all the other games
I think
too. I'm
something might be
asking,
going
are
on
you going
here.
to care
These two patents
if they're
together,
doing it in the game
creating
you're
a simulation
playing?
when resources
you-
go offline to train
you'll be
NPCs in
able to
real
tell.
conditions and creating
No, you
NPCs
can't.
that are
That's why
indistinguishable from human
practicing on it so
beings.
that
We
we
can start
can't
to assemble the
They're
puzzle
trying to
pieces,
make
and
it so
it's
you can't
not
tell.
Yeah.
pretty.
You
They're
won't be able to
using
know
your
which
computer
player
when
that you're
yes,
playing against the
yours to
machine.
train
You're playing
NPC
against.
AI
You will
players on
think
the
you're
side
playing
while
against
you're
other
not
players.
even in the
Yeah,
game,
that's the
i.e.
whole. Why they're
See?
doing
your
all this
processing
practicing.
resources go offline.
And they're going to be
And the same
pulling,
can be
and they're going to
probably
be
said
using
for
your
consoles
character
as
when
well.
you're
It's using
offline.
your computer's
Why?
processing
Practice.
power and resources in the background in
See?
order to train AI bots that play Call of Duty. And you're
It's
connected
using
to
your
other
resources
players'
off your
PCs as
computer
well
or
through the network they've
PlayStation or
created.
whatever
At least that's what the
in the
patent
background.
details. It networks a bunch of computers that have COD installed together, then uses that processing power to run simulations with these NPC bots so that they can learn how to appear more indistinguishable from human
See,
beings.
we're
They're
fucked.
using the processing power of your computer and your
And
console.
the more you
without
play the game, you're
knowing, to
training it
train
that
their own
much more.
NPC bots to further perpetuate the manipulative
Well, I'm
nature
grinding
of the
for
game
hours,
and
Call of
turn
Duty
it
a
even
while
more
ago, though.
into the Matrix.
Well, I haven't
And I'll
played
throw
in a
in
minute,
one
but I
more
used to
thing for
grind
you.
the
What if
fuck
this
out of
AI
it.
player your PC is being used to train is almost an exact one-to-one copy of how you play? Here's a detail other creators have missed. Having access to the NVCamera64.dll doesn't only mean your webcam. It means it has access to the contents of your screen. So that means when you're playing, some kind of software within Call of Duty is requesting to have access to the actual video feed of your monitor. Does that mean that it's gathering gameplay data from your perspective in order to train an AI version of you? It's not out of the question considering what Activision has patented and what Activision is shown to do by accessing your video feed. There's no way to 1000% prove this just yet, but the fact they've patented a botnet, which is a system that is literally a felony, goes to show that they maybe aren't the most ethical company in the world.
You
However, seeing as we have proved that Call of Duty gets access to your camera, even when there isn't one connected, which suggests that it's actually watching your screen and your gameplay, and there's no other reason to access the camera unless we relay it back to the patents that state that it has access to your camera, reads your emotions, and manipulates matchmaking and gameplay for the sake of making as much money as possible, we get a case that is incredibly suspicious. And the only counter argument is one of pure cognitive dissonance. This is bad, and it's undeniable. Call of Duty doesn't need access to your camera for the gameplay to function properly, but for some reason, it's accessing your camera anyways as soon as the game boots up. And it's literally been proven that it does, and that should terrify you. Along with the botnet patent, we should be very scared of what's coming next. This game can read our facial expressions and is potentially using our computer's computing resources to train AI NPCs that they're going to toss into the matchmaking to make the game the most manipulative.
He's just repeating himself at that point.
Everything's
But yeah,
insidious.
isn't that? It's just nuts.
Insane.
And this is a person I follow. I think it's just pretty fucking cool.
Well, it's a good thing I have I took HR's advice. I have a mic that has to be plugged in and a camera that has to be plugged in.
Well,
So
mine's
I'm
got
not
a thing that covers it, so they can't
just-
turn it on.
unplug it. Problem solved.
Mine's got a cover. I hit a button and it closes off.
No, I just unplug it from the computer
But
unless
they're
I'm gonna
using
use
your
it.
screen. So they're using your character, your screen on your character. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
beyond the
It's
camera.
not, this is why I don't play games that much anymore. You know, now
I
they're
thought they
starting
were
to put
always
all
for
the
that if
gay
they really
shit
wanted to
in
the
there
truth.
and all that crap. I just
thought they were
won't play.
training from day one. I thought even
And
from
now I
Pong,
see
thought-
this bullshit. I mean, not that I play that game anyways, but
I think they're all like that. If COD's like that, then all the rest have got bots. You know that? If
well,
one's got them, they all got them.
they're just saving me money. That's all I can tell you. They want more for the games, and the games come half baked, and then they got
Yeah.
all this crap in there.
They're basically beta. You got to fix them yourself.
The last game that I paid $60 was that Star Wars, the MMO, and that just went to shit. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm done with this.
Last Star Wars game I got
Old
was like the Old
Republic.
Republic.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the last one I got.
Yep. After that, I was like, nope, no more of this shit.
Yep.
That game should have been so huge, but the fucking engine can't even handle 5 people in the same
I
area.
got the poster above me on
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Yeah, I mean, that game should have been bigger than WoW, but they just totally blew it.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
I was going to move everybody from the Lord of the Rings over there because I had a big fucking crew in that Lord of the Rings game, and we were all going to move over there. Then they botched it because they had their PvP area, and it's like 10 people get in there and the server crash.
I
Well, they
played
were-
Ultimate Online, and then after Ultimate Online, I went to World of Warcraft.
They had this picture up and they said, what do you say if you see this picture? And I said, 5 more miles.
What is that? I can't.
It's a bald ass fucking tire with metal coming through it.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. I was like, I thought this guy was in another room or something. I'm like, what's this guy doing?
No, what else did you have to share, Mossy?
This I've got it up. This is a guy I follow. His channel's called Ant Kanda, and he's got this giant vivarium that's actually multi-level now. It goes from his first floor to his second floor, and keeps adding on to it. And it's
Has
pretty
broken out
cool.
in Pandora, my 1,000-gallon rainforest floor vivarium.
This is the first
A
one he
glass
started
bridge
with.
attaches to Pandora to an upper tree canopy vivarium called Arcadia, and both tanks combined host a vast array of creatures, plants, and fungi living within it. But things greatly changed. You see, the aim of this personal biological project
He's
was to
even got a
study
baby
wild
caiman in that big
ecosystems
tank.
in cloud
thing.
rainforests.
There he is.
And there was always something I've really been wanting to do. Cloud rainforests are supposed to be some of the world's most biodiverse ecosystems in the world, especially in ant diversity. And though there were a few ant colonies already living in our rainforest, ecologically speaking, there still wasn't enough of them. And on top of that, one ant species, a small ant with supermajors with large heads.
I wanted to share. He's got a pretty cool setup that he's got going on.
What is aquarium?
Yeah. He's got a bunch of videos on it. He gets
Execute
all
my
in depth
grand
with it.
ant idea had come. Here I have 5 special and powerful young ant colonies scheduled to move into our rainforest, and a 6th ant colony in another holding container. But I'll be saving that colony for last. Some of these ants have powerful bites, others a sting that feels like a bullet, others with huge supermajors, some that spin webs, and my personal favorite, the beast of all ant colonies, ants that dominate the trees they live in. It was time to create the biodiversity ant haven I'd always dreamed of by adding all these ants in. But little did I know,
Works
together into the vivarium.
Huh?
We're gonna see how well DEI works in the nature.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, that's what you guys doing. We're gonna put the black ants with the white
Did
ants.
not
See how
create
well it
the ant
goes.
paradise I thought it would.
Yep.
And what I actually did was create the perfect ant battleground over resources.
Oh, he had
and
fucking
territory.
wars.
Ladies and gents, this
Oh,
is
I'm
the
sure.
insane
Diversity is our
story
strength, people.
of how I added 6 ant colonies into my giant rainforest vivarium and was taught a harsh lesson that Mother Nature doesn't always come to play nice. Here on the Ants Canada Ant Channel, 6
But he's
million
got all sorts
strong.
of stuff in that tank besides just ants.
Please subscribe to my channel.
This guy's nuts.
Welcome to the AC.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of shit, man. He made this thing huge.
Yeah, it's literally the,
I
the
watched the
best
trail of no
example of DEI.
It's motherfucking but war games with ants instead of people.
Oh, it's DEI using nature. That's
God.
what he's doing. They're gonna see it firsthand. They're gonna eat
They moved out
themselves.
of the AC ant farm in which they were raised.
Yeah, he's crazy. He goes and collects shit from outside and brings it in, different ants, and
Yeah, let's see if a centipede and scorpion can live together. Oh, what happened? Oh no.
He's like a
he's got
12-year-old.
geckos. He's got different species of spider in there. There's huntsman spiders in there. He's got roaches in there. He's
Brown
got
recluse.
centipedes in there. He's got all sorts of shit in there.
Tell you one thing, man. Somebody tries to rob that guy's house and they fall upon that thing. They're fucked.
Yeah, they'll fall into it.
There's frogs in it, geckos, grasshoppers. Like, it's really interesting. Like, and he's got, I mean, he's been going for years now. He's got,
The 2 bridge chains did
oh, I don't
manage.
know, I think like 6 million subscribers or something like
Holy
that.
fuck, are they fighting
No, they're building a chain
to get the fuck out?
to go up.
If they were still exposed. It was then that I spotted
What?
one of the coolest stunts these weaver ants perform.
They're weaver
Check it
ants.
out. I noticed
Yeah,
the
he's
ants
got
began
a
to form
bunch of
their
episodes on
iconic
there of these
body
things.
bridges. This is a cool behavior weaver ants are known for, and I oftentimes don't know why they form bridges like this, because frequently the bridges disseminate as quickly as they were formed. But
They're
this
like,
swarming
"Hey,
colony was
make a
totally
bridge!"
in bridge mode. I was thrilled when I spotted them forming this bridge chain.
The rest are like, eh. That's old school.
And then there were 2 bridge chains that began to reach out to attempt to join. Can you believe this? Chains of ants using their bodies. And my guess was they wanted a quicker way to ground level, maybe? I would soon find out. Eventually, the 2 bridge chains did manage to connect, and the elongated chain of bodies lowered to the ground. Super cool. In this moment, watching the ants cooperate like this towards a common goal made me realize why I loved ants so much. Each
You're nuts.
ant is eternally selfless,
Yeah,
operating
this is
for
more
the
exciting
whole,
than Ant-Man.
hand in hand, towards a common goal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I mean, there's more than just ants in there. Like, he'll show you, like, if you were to watch the episodes and stuff, it gets more than just ants. But he's like really into ants. This dude's like, he
Well,
sells
he
a
threw
bunch of
7
ant
different
products.
families in there. Let's see, do they fight or what? That's the only reason why I'm watching.
Final 2 ant colonies. And our next colony was also a type of weaver ant with a spiny twist. Meet this colony of golden spiny ants belonging
get
to the
along?
genus Polyrachus. There's the queen.
They
the
all
largest
probably
member of
end
the
up
colony.
equalizing
They are
themselves out. You
categorized
know what I'm
as
saying?
lesser
Like,
weaver ants, as they too use their
I've seen
larval
them
silk
ants
to
before.
construct their nests. But instead of leaves, they use random bits of debris and material collected from their surroundings. They're the same species as a large multi-queen spiny ant colony
I'm
I
not
also
sure
used to
where
have,
in Canada
known as the
this guy
Gilded
is,
Warriors.
but
But like my old Trapjaw colony, I decided to release them back into the wild, post-Pandora. But I was happy to bring spiny ants back to the channel now, and felt they were perfect for the rainforest. This species commonly builds their debris nests in trees, along tree trunks, onto rocks, and pieces of driftwood. I was interested to see where they would ultimately decide to create their nests in our rainforest. But my guess was they would love building their debris nest here, against this soily area, on the great tree trunk and moss wall. I carefully placed the colony in.
Like I said, he's nuts.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able
The
to
ants
sleep. into
immediately
this,
began
man.
to
I'd be-
explore the upper foliage.
It's like his other
and
buddy with a
vines.
dead rat.
How awesome!
Yeah,
Can you
I
imagine
can't
if
believe I
the
waited
glass
this long
got
to
broke,
add poly
those ants all
brackets
got
to
loose?
our rainforest.
Is that your
They
house?
fit right in.
It's not your waterbed getting a leak. That's a motherfucking ants going all over your house.
A team of
Whatever.
ants
You know what
stood
this
watch
reminds
over the
me of
brood,
is that
while
Aaron
other
Lennox
ants began
episode where
walking
that
with the
guy
larvae, ready to
has
glue gun
those
debris.
ants from Mars,
Once a suitable spot
and
was
he starts
found,
fucking around, and then like they form this super
the ants began to
and
transport
they
the
got
brood
them.
beneath the paper towel. So far, I was quite happy with where I had placed all 4 of the 6 colonies. Have a look. They were well spaced out, and other than the nomads
Big ass
retaliating,
tank.
moving the new ant colonies
Fuck
in
yeah, it
was
is.
going well.
1,000 gallons. And then upstairs
removed
is
the paper
another
towel.
part.
And the ants relocated the brood to a secret spot they had found in the moss.
And he's working. He's got a third tank now that he's working on.
That's crazy.
That's like a lagoon tank,
Is that what you
and it's going
really
to be
want,
connected with a sky bridge as well.
But it's gonna be open?
No, it's a lagoon.
next
It's
Is a special species dear to my heart,
but it's going to have
a
a
tiny
glass
worker
tunnel
had
going through it
separated
like
from the
this
colony
one does to the one
and was about
upstairs.
to die of natural causes at a place away from the main colony, who was nestled somewhere below the paper towel. Sadly, this worker would not be enjoying the colony's future home, but its massive colony beneath will. So what species is this ant, you ask? Well, when I first set up Pandora, an awesome colony of marauder
like-
ants, we named the Terra
Oh,
Raiders,
okay.
were unintentionally introduced into the forest by way of the Hallelujah tree stump, and they ruled our rainforest for a long time. They possessed massive supermajors, on which
Look at 'em.
miners would ride along their
Ride
truly
in it.
impressive trails. They lived in the stump and in the soils, eating dead insects they collected along the rainforest floor, until one day, a plague of parasitic mites wiped the colony out completely in less than a week. The heat of the summers also made it hard for the colony to recover from such a plague, and saying goodbye to such an iconic colony in Pandora truly saddened me. Guys, it's time to bring the Terra Raiders back.
Son of a bitch.
Given there were colonies here,
Treating
here,
Saturn.
here,
Truly
and here,
saddened him.
This guy's a
I felt
fucking
the best
sadist.
place to introduce this
Like,
ant colony
put these
was
fucking
back
ants
here,
in here. Look at this
somewhere
shit.
close to the
Oh,
foot.
you died from mites. Well, fuck you. It's like, God. It's like,
So he's
shit,
reestablishing
man.
him, Hargrave. He's bringing him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if y'all want to check it out, I'll put his channel link in the chat.
Yeah, do that. And then since we're in crazy land, I might as well go with Tesla. This is Tesla's theory. Some
Yeah,
guys brought it
Canada.
back around and telling everybody that it's the reality that we're all living in.
9 numbers in the universe. 9 numbers. 10 is actually 1 plus 0, that's 1. Zeros are placeholders. That's a man-made creation. Creator's language is math. There's only 9 numbers in the universe.
Oh.
1 through 9. The numbers have a resonance, a frequency, a deep sacred geometry. And that this 3 6s and 9s is special, or very special. Who said that? How about last century's greatest genius? Not Einstein, Nikola Tesla. Tesla taught his students John Keeley and Royal Raymond Wright and others. If humanity only knew the powers of the 3 6s and 9s, it would be a completely different universe. Not just world, universe, said Tesla. The alphanumerics, alphabet numbers, and alphanumerics of the English language.
He's talking to
1
retards.
through 26. But we talked about earlier, there's only 9 numbers, so you've got to use the Pythagorean mystery school math method of reducing the double digits into the single digit integers. So you take 1 through 9, 10 is 1 plus 0, that's 1, 11, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 through 9, 1 through 9, 1 through 8. Then he took the words faith, trust, and God. Oh, wow, isn't that interesting, he noted. They're all 8s, the infinity sign, God's number. 9 is completion. Now you might say, oh, well, that's nothing fancy. There's nothing it's just interesting, but it doesn't prove anything. Here you go. In the Bible, the Creator never adds or subtracts, always multiplies. So you take the multiples of 8. Now imagine you were God for a minute. Just use your imagination. Rockefeller, Rothschild, cartel. That they deceived the wealthiest men of all the nations and practiced sorcery. The root word of sorcery is pharmacopoeia. Pharmaceuticals is the root word of sorcery. And they cast magic spells to do it. It says that's exactly what the hypnosis machines called the television are. Casting magic spells, indoctrinating people into the cult, into the deceptions. Thank you to the Rockefeller cartel. Operating on behalf of the royalty of Europe and the...
You know that they're all one family, Hargrave. Did you know that?
Wouldn't surprise me.
They all come from one father. We're going to do a story about them one day. They're pretty evil. This is JD sent me this, and way before it, now everybody's playing it.
Please excuse my hair. I just woke up. Donald Trump was inaugurated at 12, and just a few minutes ago, he has now claimed that there will only be the male and female gender that will be recognized in America. This sets back everything that the trans community has been working
Good.
on. We have already not been recognized
Yay.
in this country for centuries. If
Fuck
we were
off.
gay
She's a
marriage
tranny, she
became
says.
legal 10 years ago.
Look at all that
we had
metal.
just earned the
I don't know
right
what the
to
fuck
change
this
our
is.
gender on our passports and IDs.
Oh, the humanity. Oh.
Does not mean I am
Yeah, she
trying
wants
to
to be
Real
a man.
quick,
in these next 4
I'm
years,
looking at
you are
his channel. He's got one where it's fire ants versus chicken.
you've ever heard in your
Dead chicken.
You're going to strew it in a way
He's
that
got
is
another one
convincing.
that's titled "A Cockroach is
I had to
Giving."
go in a manhole and get my keys, and I had fire ants all over me.
Your neighbors.
Hargrave's gonna love this one.
Stay involved.
Wait, Robert.
Do not
A cockroach giving birth while being devoured by fire ants.
Oh.
I don't want to watch that.
Oh.
This guy's a sicko.
Yeah, that guy's a sadist, man.
Remember when he picked up the Marine's hat on the helicopter when it got blown off his head?
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty much like that. Watch this. He just got his ass beat by that flag. They're laughing even.
Oh, Melania's next to Jill Biden. Melania
No, the
hates
Marine.
that.
See his watch what the flag does to his hat. It knocks
Oh.
it the fuck up and he puts it back on barely.
Oh, the Marine. Okay, I see.
Remember when his hat fell off? See, look at it. It's all fucked up.
I was just like,
damn.
I can't believe she's standing next to Jill because she hates that bitch.
Well, he told her when they were near the helicopters, he said, give me and him a minute. So she had to make nice with her. You know what I mean? And he told Joe, you're fucking finished, just like his kid told him. So this guy's bitching that in the grocery store near them, these motherfuckers are from another store are buying all the milk with food stamps and shit and then taking it to their store and selling it for like $8 a gallon instead of $5.
Jesus.
Yeah, we got people here that do it. They buy all the chicken for their Chinese restaurant. It's kind of fucked. This idiot said the contrast between Trump, Melania, and feeble Joe and Jill is just off the charts. They said it was fucking hateful content and took it off. Shit's insane. Oh, have you seen this? This guy fighting the cardboard? Every time he sees a Trump person, this is what he thinks about me mentally when talking to us.
Oh, yeah, aren't we tough?
Yeah.
Try doing that to a block of ice, bitch.
Try doing it to a human being.
Yeah.
Retard. Reach out like that and I will fucking knock you out. You know that?
Oh, man, we're real hard ass there.
Yeah. In late November, 2 intelligence community groups met separately in the homes of 2 former senior intelligence officials on how to infiltrate loyalties of Obama, DNI, James Clapper into the Trump administration. So they're back to their old shit. He better be smart this time. So military personnel escorted 54 people out of the Pentagon in handcuffs today. I just hope you arrest all the right people. You know that?
I hope they arrest them all.
Well, that shit about TikTok was hilarious. They stopped it for a couple hours and people were blowing shit up and killing themselves and flipping their minds out. And then they put it back on and they're thanking Trump, and then AOC and them are fucking going, fuck, what the fuck? They're losing their minds, man.
AOC loses her minds every 2 seconds. You can't do anything. Oh, they're gonna get a Nazi salute. Oh, we got TikTok back. I need to get on there and cry about it. It's like fucking bitch.
She's retarded. She's a fucking Nazi salute.
Leftist tears.
Yeah, this is great. Is that his wife, Bill?
Jesus.
That's hilarious, ain't it? AI's a motherfucker, I think. The pardon stop federal crimes, but not state crimes. Every conservative state should prosecute Fauci at the state level for crimes against their citizens. And what's his name from Florida already said, Ron DeSantis said he's already going after everybody. This bitch was fired day one. I don't know if you heard about her, the Coast Guard commander.
That's
All the
girl.
dumb shit she did. Yeah, every time they put one of these, just like the fucking
Now
fire
look
department.
at her eyes are slit.
What the fuck is this? Is this? I can't tell what this is.
It's a
Look at her
man.
pupil.
Is that a guy?
We currently have nearly 40% women enrolled.
I
at
don't
the
think
Coast
it
Guard
knows what it
Academy.
is.
I'm really
If I
excited
looked in
about
this-
the
what the
talent and the
fuck's it doing with
diversity that
its
I
mouth?
see coming through the academy.
I bet
My
you it looks in
daughter
the mirror
is
every
a
morning.
Coast
Where the hell am I
Guard
today?
lieutenant,
Is this
and,
AI?
there
Is
just
this
nothing
is
but
a real
opportunity for
person?
her and all of the
got
men and
fired
women
today,
that have
that's all
joined the
I know.
service. I'm really
It looks
excited
like that
about the
filter
future
where they make
as we
the
look
eyes
ahead.
big.
Yeah.
We currently
What the
have
fuck's wrong
nearly
with the mouth?
40% women enrolled.
Did she
I
have
don't
a
know.
stroke?
I'm
Did she have a
confused.
stroke?
One
Oh, this is
part
that
of her
guy.
mouth is
What
fucked
am I
up.
This is the
seeing
guy
here?
who turned his dad in crying to CNN, and that one dude.
Hey,
This
Bill.
is mom. Remember
Matt.
mom with too much makeup on?
Up front now is Jackson Reffitt. He turned his father, Guy Reffitt, into the FBI for participating in the
You
insurrection.
dumb
And Guy
fuck.
Reffitt is currently in prison, serving a 6.5-year sentence for rioting at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. So obviously convicted and serving his sentence. Jackson, I appreciate your
What a
time. So
prick.
here we are, and Trump is announcing pardons for January 6th defendants. That this could include your father, who's serving a 6-year sentence, a 6.5-year sentence as we speak. What's your reaction?
Bitch.
Well, I'm honestly flabbergasted that we've gotten to this point. I mean, I'm terrified. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've taken as
Yeah,
many
you're gonna
precautions
get your
as I
ass
could
beat. That's
recently.
what you're worried
I've,
He's
about.
probably like, my dad's
uh,
gonna beat my fucking ass.
I've moved.
Yeah.
I've gotten myself
He's
away
smart.
from what I thought would be a dangerous situation and staying where I thought my dad could find me, or other people. You know, people that are going to feel so validated by these actions, by this pardon, is I'm just so filled with paranoia about what could happen. I've been waiting
I
all
don't think
day
he'd kill you, but I think he'd beat your ass.
to just figure it
I'll
out
get
and
kill him. You don't kill your own kid. You
know
just
what to
beat
do
their
next.
ass.
No, you beat
now, I
their
don't,
ass.
other than just to, sit around and,
He's a punk.
You should take it like a man. Be like,
Talk
Dad,
about
I'm sorry.
I
I
mean,
let the liberals
I mean,
get
you're
to me.
scared. I mean, you're right. I mean, you're scared about what could
You're
happen
scared, right?
from your
Scared.
father specifically, or someone else.
yeah. I don't know what other people are thinking. I don't even know what my father's thinking. I mean, I've talked to my father before, but I had thought
As
it
a
gotten
big time
better,
gang member or some shit, and got all
and
these
it
people
really
looking for
hadn't.
his
My
son.
dad is still
He's like a
involved in
mafia
militias,
cartel or a
still
Mexican
talks
cartel leader.
with a martyr status. He has no change. He's more galvanized than ever that I've seen. My mom too. My sisters are waiting outside the jail cell right now, and I feel for them, and I know who they are, and I love them, but I can't feel safe. And I'm sure hundreds of other families, thousands of other people that have been affected by these people and their actions, and what could happen when they're released. I mean, who knows? I mean, my dad once
Gonna
told me a
burn it
traitor,
all down.
he said traitors get shot. So that's all I can think about recently.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's worried about the dad
I'm
getting
sorry,
out, getting him out of the house.
You mentioned your sisters, and I know you're one of three, and your sisters are there, and you mentioned
You're
your
one of
mom
three
too, and your mom and your
sisters.
sisters are fully on board with your father. It really sounds like January 6th broke the family apart.
She did say that, one of the
Is
three
there any way
sisters.
that, yeah, go ahead.
Like,
Girl,
I mean,
cry it out,
my
girl.
father's actions
Needs a
coming
haircut.
from the Trump presidency
him
and
spoiled
Hey, rotten
little
what he was doing was
bitch,
right.
what?
Just to
It's snowing
destroy
again.
it. And
Oh, it's never
I
stopped here.
It stopped for a minute, but now it's snowing again.
Now they're showing his mom and his dad to him when he was a little kid. That's gotta hurt, you know that? After what he said, they're kind of like rubbing the salt in the wounds right now by showing the family pictures and shit. You gotta admit that.
Yeah. I'm sure at some point dad and son will talk and come to their senses.
And they'll fucking knock it off. Fuck. And they'll grab him and throw him in the wood chipper.
Yeah. He slipped. He fell.
He didn't mean to.
I made a very, very
Dumb
disgusting
decision.
decision to
Yep.
inform authorities about what he
Hear
was
that?
doing, and I
He
still
regrets it.
feel horrible about it every day. And my sisters are out there right now, and they're rooting for him, and I understand that. I come with a point of love towards that. Like I want to be there for them, but I can't. It just isn't safe for people like me that
snitches.
I've done the same things I have done to do what I thought to do to protect my family, and
Oh, okay.
it's hard.
But you still love your father.
Of course, I love him. I love him. I just cannot feel safe around him. I cannot feel safe around people he knows. I cannot feel safe around the people my mother knows. My mom has, used my name to sit in front of a crowded room of these far right Trump supporters, and whenever she brings up my name and what I've done, the crowd will just roar in just anger about like, what the hell did that kid do? And I being away from all this and just spectating what they're doing is just terrifying. And
terrifying.
I can't do anything but just spectate, and I don't know.
Hide.
Just spectate.
Well, Jackson, I appreciate your talking.
What a bitch.
It matters. It's good people can hear
Yeah.
it, and I know it
She's
comes
living off you. Your
not
content,
without
you little
risk, and it comes
bitch.
at cost for you. Thank you.
Now go back to hiding.
Dad provides a house for you, and you live in there and sit in there and turn him in. You fuck.
What a creepy fuck. Did you hear about Cardi B's mad because there was no TikTok? So she used her VPN and went to Hawaii. And posted about it. Y'all ain't taking TikTok from me. I'm on my VPN on Hawaii.
What an idiot.
Nobody said she was smart, did they?
I can't read a
I was sitting there
teleprompter, yo.
next to
Remember this?
my
Good
fiance,
teleprompter?
and she
Right.
was on TikTok when they cut TikTok down, shut it down. And it came
And?
up on her phone, big old
About
message,
that they're working with Trump.
and
then
then
they
it was
thanked
shut
them.
down.
What kind of an idiot can't read a
I mean, it came
teleprompter?
back on the next day. She was so happy.
Well, it's
She was like-
English. You probably
when it
can't
turned
read
off, she
English.
looked at me. She's like, "I'm about to cry."
Oh yeah, she's gonna cry. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
God, man, I've never been on TikTok.
Oh, it was
I guess
nasty,
kids
man.
were
I
flipping out and stuff all over, and people who sell on TikTok were flipping out and going
I gotta
nuts.
say
and
sorry to DY.
the next day, they turned it back on. The next day, I remember she was
Yeah, it
sitting
was
at
like
the kitchen
12
table.
hours
She's like,
there.
yeah, she's like, they turned
Oh,
it back on.
adios.
Biden ends up in D-Wag's dumpster.
Yeah. Now we need to add D-Wagon. They're going, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, old man.
Yeah, right.
That'd
Have
be
them pop
easy.
out.
Right there at
Push
the
them
end.
back out.
Hey, take
Yeah,
your
it would.
trash with you.
Like how
Look
Biden
who-
is smiling about it. He's like, oh, thank you.
Look who can't plead the fifth. None of these people that took a pardon can plead the fifth. Did you know that? They might not be able to be charged, but they can't plead the fifth. That means they gotta say everything they know. They're fucked. And the states can charge them too, like I said before. They think the pardon is a pardon. It ain't shit. Cory Booker's crying because he pardoned cop killers and all kinds of shit. FBI killers. He pardoned a couple of Native Americans that killed the FBI on for that bullshit that happened on a reservation. They made a movie about it and everything. And here's Bush realizing that he can get charged too. You know that? You look shifty and nervous?
Yeah, where's those weapons of mass destruction, buddy? How'd that work out for you?
Yeah, when they released all the paper, look at Hillary, still dazed and confused, dumb bitch. And
She's like, well, at least I got rid of Ben Rich, that little prick.
yeah, she murdered his ass real good. Adam Schiff accepted a pardon for his crimes. That means he should be removed from all of his committees and anything else he's been on. You know that?
All of these people should be removed.
And this motherfucker right here, you heard what happened to him, didn't you? Trump took his picture down from the Pentagon, kicked him off the fucking, what was he? He was an advisor to the military committee.
Yeah, and he told the Chinese or whatever.
That before that, when he did that, he was in charge of our whole military. He was I can't think of what the fuck his title was, but he was the guy in charge of it all.
Send that to me, Robert.
What?
That what you just showed.
What about it?
Can you send it to me
This?
later? Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I don't care. I got better pictures of the piece of shit if you want them.
No, I just want that whole thing. That means
The only thing that would have been better is if he burnt his picture. That would have been funnier.
Yeah. Who knows what he did? They were saying he threw it in a dumpster, but so this prison that they won't release the prisoners, and what I'm hearing is that they're all beat up too much and they're waiting for him to heal up. And then this happened. What the fuck music? Fucking gay wads. So they're taking him out to an ambulance and getting him the fuck out of there. The fuck is up with all this? So all this time, as January 6th people were just getting the fucking shit kicked out of them all this time. Oh, the FBI got community noted. They fucking put up Martin Luther King Day, and community note says the FBI engaged in constant surveillance of the king and attempted to discredit, blackmailed him to influence to stop organizing. King's family believes the FBI was responsible for his death. That's in the community notes. Here's Ashley Babbitt, Air Force fucking veteran. And here's that stupid murdering piece of shit who left his gun in a bathroom. Remember that, Hargrave?
I'm under attack. They're shooting me.
Yeah, nobody's shooting you, you fuck. You need to be
Nobody had a
locked
gun but you. Who can shoot you? Nobody had a gun.
And
I mean, how is this even a question? The guy, nobody had a gun but him. It's so stupid, the whole thing.
Well, he was told probably by Nancy Pelosi to whack somebody, just like those fuckers throwing those hand grenades in the crowd. What the fuck is up with that? And that one guy's going, "Why are we doing this?" And the other one goes, "You better keep throwing them." I was like,
Yeah, that was fucked.
"Shit."
Yeah.
Everything
Well, he
about
said-
this is
Well,
fucked.
he says, oh, we have to. What is it? We have to enrage them or something.
Yeah,
Like that.
enrage them. Why are you enraging them? Just leave them the fuck alone. They'll go home.
Yep.
And why'd they
So
open
none
the
of those
door?
pardons. See, I'm telling you, there's an answer. There's a way that Trump can get around all those pardons that Biden put out because none of them people were charged for shit.
Not just that, all those fucking pardons that he gave out, fucking
bullshit.
yeah, because
Null
they
and
said that he
valid.
was too stupid to be charged with any crimes or to hold up in the court. That means he's too stupid to be president or to give out these pardons. You can't have it
Yeah.
both ways. He's either charged or he's the president. You can't have him not be charged and still be the president.
I'm telling you, these people are they're gonna end up all gonna bite them in the ass.
Yeah, no shit. People are waking up, man. That's their whole thing. They want everybody to be stupid. The reason Democrats are so quiet is because Trump defeated them morally, not just physically, politically. Fuck that. You know what? They're just licking their wounds, and they're already saying we're the opposition, and they didn't win one state. You know that? Not one fucking state. They won some cities. So how the fuck are they even a party? Because they got a bunch of money from stealing from the Ukraine. That's the only thing that's keeping them around. You know that?
Jesus.
Chinese thought wrongly that the United States was going to attack them. I am certain, guaranteed certain, that President Trump had no intent to attack. And it was my task to make sure I communicated that. And the purpose was to de-escalate, calm
You
things
shared
down.
all that earlier. I
And-
understand.
And as part of that,
Just say, did you or did you not tell him that if we were going to attack, you would let him know?
as part of that conversation, I said, General Lee, there's not going to be a war. There's not going to be attack between great powers. And if there was, the tensions would build up. There'd be calls going back and forth from all kinds of senior officials. I said, hell, General Lee, I'll probably give you a call, but we're not going to attack you. Trust me, we're not going to attack you. These are two great powers.
He's
and
trying to
I
be a
am doing my best to
politician.
transmit
That
the
wasn't your
president's
job,
intent,
you fuckhead.
President Trump's intent
Nobody
to
voted
ensure that
for
the
you,
American
you
people are
bitch.
protected from an incident that could escalate.
I understand your intent, but I think you articulating that you would tell him, you would give him a call, I think is worthy of your resignation. I just think that's against our country, that you would give our number one adversary that information and tell him that.
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is just what freaking world are we living in here, man? I just
We got infiltrated by the communists, the Iranians. We got so many motherfuckers in here, it ain't funny anymore. And this tapeworm Jake, he's fucking crying that there's too many deep fakes and all this bullshit.
Yeah, that's what's so important in life.
Jake Tapeworm warns we're entering an era of deep fakes and all sorts of misinformation. Says the king of information. You know that?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. America doesn't need to buy any food from China. We need to support American farmers, and that's it. You know that? Trump rescinds 78 of Biden's executive actions with stroke of a pen. Here's that White House thing, man. That was so fucking cool. I wish that was still there. Because now you hit it, and it just goes to him pointing his finger now.
Motherfuckers.
Tell him how cool it was, Hargrave. You saw it, didn't you?
Oh, what?
When you hit the White House, this White House thing.
Oh yeah, it played this awesome fucking video.
Here's a picture of him, Mossy. You want this one?
No, I wanted the one with the fucking meme which shows everything he's been charged for.
Oh, all right.
Or what happened to him.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like you go to the White House one time, and then it shows this awesome video, and you can never see it again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, what the? Because I was
That
gonna
really
open
pissed
with
me
that
off,
tonight.
man. I wanted to watch that like 100 times. It was awesome.
Is that what the deal is? You can only get to watch it once.
I guess.
Then
I don't
should
know how
have
else.
him.
How else? I don't know why it disappears. Like, where the fuck did it go?
I figured it timed out. Because I hit it 2 or 3 times earlier and it kept going to it.
Man, that was awesome. Like, I just was like, well, what is this? This is.
So Japan's first Indian died on the head. Indian school principal complains there are too many Japanese children. Japan's fucked.
We got Muslims and all this complaining there now, huh?
Yeah, they're all there. Oh, and Cecil Richards, she's president of Planned Parenthood, died at 67. She looks a lot older than fucking 67, don't she? She looks like my motherfucking grandma.
All right. You want me to see? Let's see. I got it pulled up right here. I'll share it.
Hold on, let me play this first.
Have you ever heard of somebody getting a preemptive pardon who was innocent of all crime? Who's just an innocent person? Have you ever heard of that? Just somebody getting a blanket pardon and they're an innocent person?
But no, I think that it's an effort not only to prospectively pardon people for things they have not yet been charged with and may never be charged with, but also it's the president's own family. It's people that have been covering up for the president in addition to his own family. This is the nature of those the president has surrounded himself with, including his family. And that is, it's been essentially a den of thieves environment. And so I think the president used this as his way of trying to protect those that have protected him.
Have you ever heard of somebody getting a preemptive pardon who was innocent?
Isn't that bullshit? But his
Yeah.
pardon isn't that. Go ahead and share.
Nope.
No, you got to hit it. It should take
Hit
you right
what?
to the site.
This is what it took me to. I did hit it.
No, there should be another tab open. So you're going to have to share that one instead. You see that?
Okay, I'll share.
It
Yeah.
have all the planes and shit flying around on it. You should just hit share this tab instead. It
But
says.
it's not showing me. It's showing this. This is what it took me to. It didn't take me to anything, any video. When I clicked on it, this is what it took me to.
Oh, that's fucked. Because look what mine did.
Yeah, I know. It takes you to him pointing.
Yeah. That's weird as fuck. These fucking Muppets. That's where I got the picture for the thumbnail. Think they're gonna make it?
I don't know.
Nose ring.
I did find this. It says Donald Trump is back.
Yeah, they'll get over it. The problem is they're done. They just are too stupid to realize it. This guy is trolling fucking Hulk. Watch this.
Oh, whoops.
You weak. Oh, go ahead. Show
Here.
that. No, do that first, and then we'll go back to
Is
Hulk.
this it?
Yeah, that's it. Check it out. This is going to be our opening. I guess you're allowed to see it once, huh?
Yeah, this is the thing.
Trump is back.
Wow.
This is going to be the opening if they would have let me play it more than once. I didn't think of having you grab it.
Well, I get to share it with y'all for my first time viewing it. Worked out good.
Well, now it's here forever.
Oh, it's playing it again.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
I know he played it for me one time, then it disappeared. I couldn't. I'm
Well,
like, where
he's
the
got
fuck this-
multiple views of it. Look.
It says President Donald Trump posted it. It says America is back.
Oh, all right. Then he reposted it where everybody
He
can get it.
reposted it. And it says every single
be the-
day I
must
will be
be the thing with,
fighting.
Millie
It's
on it.
right there. It says every single day I will be fighting for you with every breath in my body. I will not rest until we have delivered the strong, safe, and prosperous America that our children deserve and that you deserve. This will truly be the golden age of America.
Yeah, he said that a lot the other night. Golden age.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck these communists. As long as we can all agree on that.
Yep.
So Hulk Hogan got trolled. Check this shit out.
Oh yeah. Look at the shirt, the MAGA powers. We're gonna destroy the woke. What are they gonna do when we drop the big boot on trans and we drop the big boot on everything? We're gonna drop the big boot on Social Security. Does that work for you, brother? Trump is a real felon. Then he went to Epstein Island. Trump, no physical, no political violence. No political violence.
A few moments later.
Trump is a real felon. Thinks the immigrants are eating cats. Trump is a real felon. Fight for all right. Fight for all right. Did you miss me? No political violence.
Oh yeah. Shit out of him. You know that?
Yeah, he should have body slammed him.
Knocked him the fuck down.
Yeah. Look at those fucking teeth.
Do y'all remember that show on MTV? It was called Crank Yankers.
Oh yeah.
They had a special ed on there.
Well, she's definitely special ed. Oh, this is great. That's great. I was gonna miss some shit on TikTok. Rib condoms don't even taste like ribs.
Oh Jesus! God.
Fuck her. She's an idiot, and everybody knows it. And if you
Look at that
don't-
face.
Yeah, I know. Could you imagine waking up to that thing looking at you like
Ooh.
that? My pronouns are you're fucking president.
I still can't believe that video where she's walking down the street and that guy tries to put his hand on her shoulder. No!
Yeah, that was her
Like-
so-called boyfriend. A
Like,
broken
God.
bartender elected to Congress assumes office in 2019 with a salary of $155,000 is now worth $29 million, and DOJ is prosecuting Donald Trump. Where did all that money fucking come from? The bitch was in debt, never paid her taxes for her failed business, and now she's fucking $29 million. Where did that come from?
Good question. Sure wasn't bartending.
She says it's more important to be morally right than factually correct. And
Oof.
Thomas Sorwell says it's usually futile to try to talk facts and analysis to people who are enjoying a sense of morality, moral superiority in their ignorance. She's a fucking retard. When I seen her do that thing with the disposal, I gave up on her. This is great. Look at this one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Whoever did this, that's pretty brutal, but I liked it. I was like, hell yeah. Fucking cow. Get some. Remember, no matter how much you cry like a little bitch, Trump will be your president again. That was a good witch. Oh, this is good. I don't know if you know Mr. Reagan.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is not really the Congresswoman of New York's 14th Congressional District. She is essentially an actress. She's merely playing the part.
Yeah, she
of
got
a New York
a thing.
Congresswoman. I know
They
this
took
sounds
1,000
crazy,
people and they
but
picked
bear
her out
with
of
me.
them.
In 2017, a group called the Justice Democrats held auditions for potential congressional candidates that they would run on their platform for various congressional seats throughout the country. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's brother Gabriel submitted her for the role. Now, I've auditioned for many acting roles in my day. I've also cast many of my own projects. I know how this works. If you find somebody with star power, even if they don't 100% fit the part, you go with it. Obviously, AOC has star power. Just look at her. She's a superstar, the most famous person in Congress, maybe ever. Their casting was perfect. Now, I didn't have to go digging for evidence for this because they freely admit it. They brag about it.
Back in 2016, we put out a call for nominations. We got over 10,000 nominations. Out of those 10,000 nominations, we found Alexandria.
My brother told me that he had sent my nomination in the summer, but I was like literally working out of a restaurant then. I was like, there's no way.
A casting call. They had a casting call. They cast Alexandria
Wow.
Ocasio-Cortez in the role of Congresswoman.
What the?
I tried to tell that to people before, but they want receipts. They want to see people explain it to them. So she's a piece of shit. There you go. What are you going to do? Now she's rich. She made fucking 29 million off of us.
Alexandria
Wow.
I'd be mad at the people fucking that live where the bitch works. Because remember what she did? She shut down Amazon and cost them all them jobs.
In the wilds of American politics, we encounter a remarkable tale of transformation. Our protagonist, a young idiotic bartender, embarks on an astonishing journey that takes her from behind the bar to the corrupt halls of Congress overnight. This young jackass, not known for her intellectual prowess, is driven by a fervent commitment to woke ideology. As she ascends into the halls of corruption, our young jackass is filled with idealism and vodka, determined to implement her idiotic ideas. However, the road ahead is fraught with challenges, and her extremely low
She wants me
intellect
the next
quickly
Pelosi,
becomes
Jack.
even
She
more
smells that
apparent.
money.
Her woke policies lead to chaos, and the area she represents becomes even more of a shithole. Illegal immigration surges, straining local resources.
She's just shitting that guy's
Poverty
bucket.
deepens,
You see that?
casting a shadow of despair
Jeez.
over the community.
Oh!
Drugs and
Oh!
crime grip the region, leaving its residents regretting
Oh,
putting a
God.
bartender in charge of their city.
That's where she lives.
It appears that our young jackass's lack of intellect and dumbass notions are screwing the very people she was supposed to serve. The story of this young jackass in Congress is a cautionary tale of putting a bartender in charge of more than making margaritas.
Isn't that fucked?
That's just
You're dumber than a box of AOCs.
a bag of hair.
In the wilds of
Here's
America,
one. I got one for you.
Go ahead. MABA, make Alexandria bartend again. I wouldn't trust her to make shit for me. Go ahead, Mossy. Mexican Drug Cartel Employee of the Year. Yeah, Joe.
Oh,
accurate.
shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it is. Here's one. It says housing is unaffordable in middle-class families under Biden, especially in blue states. The cost of a housing regulations for construction and permitting, federal and state, is a key
Yeah, they're
factor.
fucked. People are going to rebuild.
It's listed for 698,000. It's a fucking what a junk.
Yeah, well, the land, not the house. That's what
Yep.
they're saying now.
Yeah.
Here, I got another quote from AOC if you're done with that. Check this out.
Yeah.
She says, under capitalism, man oppresses man. Under socialism, it's the other way around. She's a genius. You know that? I wonder if she thought that through. So Trump put this up on the Donald. You ever go to the Donald? That shit's got some funny shit there.
No.
I broke this bitch. She fucked up. She did a TikTok calling Trump a rapist. Did you know that, Hargrave?
No.
What?
All these journalists are like, Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration? Are you going to the inauguration? Let me make myself clear. I don't celebrate rapists.
You're fucked.
So
now
no,
you're getting sued, bitch.
I'm not going to the inauguration, bro.
I hope you're
All these
sued that
journalists are
29
like,
million.
Congresswoman, are you going to the inauguration?
Right?
Congresswoman, are you?
He sued other people. He gonna sue you, bitch. Oh, and everybody that's fucking saying they don't want a Nazi running their space program because Elon did that fucking where he loves everybody. Should we explain who Werner von Braun is to him, Hargrave? Sorry, sons of
Fucking
bitches.
idiots.
Fuck.
Yep.
No, they don't.
Werner
don't
von
know
Braun,
that.
you know what he put on his grave? Talking about the quote from the Bible about the filament and how you can't leave Earth. What's that tell you? Look, this post is unavailable now. Tell me that ain't funny. Here's a couple more salutes, Hitler salutes. Which is like Hannah reporting that their spells against Trump aren't working. He is a shield. Because they all been saying they're going to do their shit against Trump. Remember that, Hargrave?
Yep.
Well, it's not working. They're all crying now that it just don't seem to work. His milk keeps going bad, but that's it. Here's Trump hard at work. Oh, motherfucking look at that pile of shit he's doing.
Yep.
I had them all down and we are going to go through them all, but fuck all that. There's another sicko.
Hello, my name is Scarlett Kelly, and I am officially declaring war on the Republican Party. If you are a Republican on TikTok and you want to interact with me, you deserve to die. You deserve to be shot. You deserve whatever.
Oh, somebody's
suffering
going to be
possibly
serving
comes
some
to you.
time.
If you are a Republican and try to start any of that,
What's
kind of
jail
nonsense
going to
with
do
me
to a
in
thing
person,
like that?
you will lose your life.
Oh, he'll probably.
This
Well,
is
it will
war.
probably
I am
enjoy
not
it.
joking.
Yeah, see, so what the
It's
fuck?
done. You are not an American anymore.
Oh, you
You're out.
Republicans
You're
won't
out.
leave me alone.
You've been naughty.
You're
But
naughty.
hold on. We're
It's
gonna
gonna
start
spank
giving you
us.
the coal. in the form of massive
Bitch,
stones on
I'd
top of a
kill that
slab of
thing.
wood on top of you. Have a wonderful day.
Fuck
My
you.
name is Scarlett.
These
Scarlet.
people, these people defeat their own cause every time.
So
Every
here's
time.
Zetterberg
Go ahead.
staring at that tranny. Go ahead. See what you're gonna say.
Every time those people fuck themselves with their message because it's just nothing but accept this or we'll kill you. Accept this or we'll kill you. Okay, well, fuck off then. Here's another one, huh?
This is Bezos' fiance that everybody's staring at her tits, and I was told this morning at an ant show by Tree Goblin, a bunch of people that it's a
Look at
tranny.
that black guy.
Yeah. And they also looked at that chick. Remember you wanted me to play her singing? What's her name? Carrie
Oh,
Underwood?
Yeah, Carrie.
Well, you got fucking Joe Biden, all them just drooling on her.
The president seems intent on filling each of his remaining days in office with petulance, grievance, self-interest. The president's reportedly asking his staff about whether he can whether he can issue. President's reportedly asking his staff whether he can issue preemptive pardons for himself, his family members, Rudy Giuliani. There's a simple answer: no. No, Mr. President, that would be a gross abuse of the presidential pardon.
Trump never pardoned one person in his family. Did you know that?
Seems intent on filling each of his remaining days
Oh.
in office with petulance.
But Biden said his whole family. So fuck this. What they do is always hypocritical. Here's Rachel Vindman crying about her family. Whatever happens to my family, know this: no pardons were offered or discussed. I cannot begin to describe the levels of betrayal and hurt I feel. I think they're going to roll over and tell Trump everything. You know that?
Good.
I think fuck them. So here's Alex Jones talking about how they were not releasing the prisoners. And people are starting to complain and they're making their excuses. What I'm told is they won't release them because they're all beat up. And then he just broke security clearance for all those guys who lied. Remember we did the show about the Agents 51 who lied? He took all their clearancy and all their security and everything
Good.
away from all of them. Fuck them. And here's Milley lying about how he fucking was told here he's explained why he was pardoned. It's the same shit from last time. He's so full of shit. He did it for us, all his bullshit.
Chinese thought wrongly that the United States was going to attack them. I am certain, guaranteed certain, that President Trump had no intent
We could have
to
took
attack.
him.
And it was my task to make sure I communicated that. And the purpose
Let him
was to
think we're gonna fuck with
de-escalate
them. You know
how
that?
things
You
Fuck
shared all
them.
that earlier. I
And
understand.
as part of that,
Just say,
That's
did
that
you
same
or did you
lady.
not?
He's just a piece of shit. And he admitted to what he did. He should be fucking hung up. Here's his bullshit to his brother and everybody saying that they're all fucking pardoned for probably the same 10 years that he did his kid. So how the fuck can he do that? You know that? Especially after all he said. He said, I'm never gonna fucking pardon fucking my kid. You wouldn't do that. And they all said Trump's gonna pardon his family. You don't pardon somebody who isn't guilty, right? Remember them all saying that?
Yep.
Now they're all saying, no, we gotta pardon them because Trump's gonna go after them all. So we gotta protect them. They're fucking criminals and they're fucking pieces of shit. Look at this fuckhead. The inauguration. What a retard. Can you imagine that?
Unreal.
What the fuck? What's wrong with his wife? Fuck. Biden vowed to drive his car off a cliff if Donald Trump wins the election. He's still not driven off the cliff yet. As members, we take an oath to support and defend the Constitution. Some of my colleagues failed to uphold that oath and requested pardons from the Trump administration. More to come, but the only reason I know to ask for a pardon is because you think you've committed a crime. So he's another person saying you don't get a pardon unless you committed a crime, and then he just got a pardon from Biden. So what's that tell you? And the January 6th committee destroyed all the fucking records. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. So fucking what the fuck? What the fuck? Think about it. All that shit, all the people that they coerced and made be witnesses and all that shit they did in private in the basement. They wouldn't let Trump go in there. They wouldn't let him use a lawyer. Did you know that? And then they erased everything as soon as they found out it wasn't working anymore. Fuck, it's insane, this whole fucking shit. And the UN's part of the WHO and all that other crap. It's all got to go, if you ask me. Right?
Pretty much.
Fucking bullshit. I got, where is this? I'll start with this. Fuck that one. We'll go to. Where the fuck is? What'd you have, Mossy, while I'm looking for this?
Nothing.
All right, I thought you had something up. Did I put this? It's about Blackwater and Davos. Because that'll be for next week. We're doing Blackwater.
Right.
I thought I put it in this one. Hold on. What are you doing tomorrow night, Hargrave?
I don't
I mean,
know. I feel
Sunday
good.
night.
I don't know if I'm gonna do a show Sunday. Honestly, I'm barely keeping awake here, man. I just don't feel good. I might go to Kaiser tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck happened today, man. All day today, I just been sleeping nonstop. I missed George's 1000th show. Glad I made it on yours at least. But I don't know.
George over it? Is he gonna be okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. I just feel bad though.
All right, I got it. This is in Davos, and Larry Fink, the guy from BlackRock, and they catch him there. These guys are fucking hilarious. And you know who Larry Fink is, right? He's the guy who runs BlackRock. And next Wednesday, we'll be talking all about BlackRock and all the implications.
Mr. Fink, are you going to follow Donald Trump's plan and get rid of DEI and ESG in your companies? BlackRock really is the opposite of Donald Trump in so many ways. You're authoritarian, you're anti-populist, you're top down. Are you going to change it all in light of the U.S. presidency? How is Donald Trump? Have you talked to Donald Trump since he was elected? Is the World Economic Forum a counterpoint to Donald Trump?
Yes.
Why are you running away from simple questions? Just answer a question. Have you talked to President Trump yet? Why are your bodyguards pushing away journalists, Mr. Fink?
They're simple questions. Is it that hard to answer a question that you need bodyguards and to swerve through traffic? Is the next 4 years going to be bad for business with Donald Trump in charge?
Oh,
Is
yes.
peace the last thing you want on this world?
Which makes more money for you, war in Ukraine or peace in Ukraine? Ezra Levant's my name, Mr. Fink.
He just took his picture.
Did you just take a photo of you?
Am I supposed to be scared? Is that a threat, Mr. Fink?
Are you used to bullying your way through life?
No.
Is that how you've lived your entire life without having... Look at this. Don't push back, mate. Don't push me, bro.
You this shit?
Don't push me.
When was the last time you answered a question that you didn't know was coming? Why are you
Right
so
now.
unaccountable? Isn't that what you love about the World Economic Forum? You control everything.
Why do you think you deserve so much power?
Nobody showed up this year either. They're losing all their influence.
Have you, Minnie? Should I be scared now?
Which of your former directors do you want to run Canada? Mark Carney or Chrystia Freeland?
Whoa, did you hear that?
Don't push me, bro. What? What are you getting violent for, man? I could push just like you can, man. Look at these thugs. They fund wars around the world, and then you question them. They try not only to intimidate you, but physically assault you.
What's with taking photos of journalists who ask you prickly questions?
Who's more powerful, you or President Trump? Why do you think you're so disliked around the world?
Why are so many U.S. states divesting from your ESG schemes? Why are you putting your ideology ahead of your investors with ESG, Mr. Fink?
These goddamn snakes, man.
He don't ever say anything. We'll finish this next week on the show about BlackRock, but he just takes it on for another 6 minutes of just ignoring them and them asking them hard questions. And he goes in a building and then he sends people out to tell them to go fuck themselves, basically. He's an evil piece of shit, if you ask me.
Yeah, when kisses DEI goodbye.
Oh, he's fucked because people are waking up and all the states are having to pull their money out because people are saying, we don't want to be part of this. And he's like, well, fuck, now what do I do?
Die.
That'd
People like that don't die. Yeah, but they don't die, and you know that.
Yeah.
Where's that kid that?
Sleep and do
Where's that
everybody
kid
a
that
favor.
got the healthcare guy? He got the wrong guy.
Yeah. They should all be worried after that. You know that? I thought that was going to wake them up, but they don't seem to be. There just seems to be.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked. He's walking down the street there. I was thinking, gee, he could just get popped like that healthcare guy. It's not a good idea to be going
Well, why do you
around
think he's
like
got
that.
all them people around him? Think about
Well,
it.
he only had 3 people.
Yeah, they look like mercs, or they had military fucking. You know what I mean? They did not look.
Well, he looked pretty open there a couple of times.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
thinking like, wow, all I'd have to do is hide in that alley on the left and pop out and adios, buddy.
Yeah, it'd be cool actually.
He's just, oh, I'm going to take your picture and look at you. I'm going to intimidate you.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck was that about? I'd be like, fuck you. The fuck, you know?
Yeah, watch and see if those guys disappear. You'll know what's up there.
No, they do this shit all the time. Every year at Davos, they're yelling at. These
No,
people.
I'm saying those guys he took the pictures of. We should.
Yeah,
get,
I'm
like,
saying those guys are there all the time doing this. If you check them out on that thing when it showed it, that's what they do. They sit there and they bitch and moan at Davos every year about all the people, and they expose them. And they yell at them on the streets because you got to walk the streets there because they don't have cars. So it's almost like the Vandenberg thing, or the place you guys got in California where they all meet up, but it's open. You know what I mean? Where you can interact with these people. It's not closed off like Vandenberg and that is. You know, where they're all hidden off in the Grove there in California.
Yeah.
You can't go there, but there, and you got enough money, you can go there and hang out. And they can't fucking do shit. Because Davos is free. You know what I mean? They take over the whole town. It isn't like they have their own special private little place there. They're fucked anyways, man. They had like half the amount of the people show up this year than last year. And none of the big hitters were there. So fuck, they're fucked eventually, it looks like. All right, man. We'll see you guys Saturday night, and hopefully Hargrave feels better.
Yep.
We're gonna go out with some
Feel
class.
better, Hargrave.
Yeah, fucking A. Maybe you just ain't getting enough pie lately.
No.
Pie's important.
All right, you cowboys. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day.
You might be high, but you're not high like Johnny Cash.
He went along his way.
He's ripped on cocaine.
When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny, and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-oh, oh, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Forward. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name.
Motherfucker's ripped.
If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, cowboy,
Yeah.
change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh, oh, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky.
Oh, it was nuts. Believe me, Ant was nuts earlier.
Oh, he was live?
Yeah, we did a show this morning, me and him.
It's all about big black woman in Tasmania. It's what's called a whole lot of roses. We're coming in love. Roses steal the show. She lives at the pretty.
That backpack on that little purse thing.
Yeah, this gold is fuck.
4 Tuesday, not been 6.
They're all dead. Except for the guitar player.
I'm wondering why he's wearing that thing.
He was stoned, probably. Never had a woman like you. Ant was supposed to be up. I guess he never got up. 'Cause he took tomorrow off. Woman.
I'm taking off tomorrow too.
Fuck, it's gonna be fucking freezing tomorrow.
I wonder what it'll be on the 29th and the 30th.
Colder the better for you, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. It's actually warming up compared to what it was the last couple of days. 15 degrees out.
Yeah, but
Feels like 3.
It'll feel damper if it gets warmer. You're better off when it's cold like this.
I'm saying right now.
Like it's what?
No. Looking like it's going to be in the 30s.
Well, that's cool
20s.
for you. That's right below fucking freezing. That's better. Everything won't be melted. Motherfucker, I'm surprised you didn't need a chiropractor with all that. He's the only one still going. You know that?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He's got white hair now, but he's still playing.